on 01709 585 646 to discuss your pallet requirements. Thank you to Sonny and the team for their support of the channel. What is happening, people, and welcome back to the channel. I am, of course, Jimmy, and this is your watch-along. Slightly delayed. This is your watch-along for France versus Morocco World Cup quarter-final. I'll be honest, in the background there has been a fair bit of commotion, and I don't just mean with my partner Gaz, who is also trying to set up some new kit in the background, but Stream Builder did not have this stream ready until 2046, I think it was. So, yeah, it's been a little bit of a mad panic behind the scenes. If I just take it off screen now, this one, that's what I was going to have to run with. France versus Morocco World Cup quarter-final, and we'll try and work it out how we go. But thankfully, Stream Builder have pulled through, and the guys were on hand to get us sorted out straight away. So, without any further ado, we've only got 10 minutes to kick off now. So I'm going to get in my mate. It's Gaz Dunn. How's it going, Gaz?
Yeah, I'm good, mate. How are you?
I'm all right, thank you. You don't look convinced because you're still messing around with setup, aren't you? So what do you need to do, pal?
Oh, no, I don't need to do anything. I just can't see you. I can see me.
Oh, yeah, because I need to share my screen again with you, don't I? Because we crashed twice as I was trying to go back live again. So, yeah, let's share this with Gaz so he can see my beautiful face. Is that any better?
Yeah, I can see you.
You can't see you? Can you see yourself?
Yeah, I can see me. Yeah.
All right, okay. Well, what? Come on, you seem a little bit annoyed at your... Gaz has invested in some new gear, which will definitely improve the quality of his streams on this channel and on Ref versus VAR as well, which when that is ready for launch. But I feel like because it's the first time out, it's not quite as you thought it might be, Gaz. Is that fair to say, mate?
Yeah, that's fair to say, because in the top right where I can see myself, it looks perfect, as in the screen's really sharp, really good. And then when I look at the screen that you're on, it doesn't look good.
Well, to be fair, mate, when you look through the screen share that I've given you, it always looks a little bit distorted. It's it's a crisp picture that I've got here. I look quite tanned compared to you, and I don't know whether that's real life or that's the contrast of the camera or what. But you know, I'm taking it because.
Oh yeah, take the hit, but I wouldn't get too excited about it because I go red and then go white.
All right, okay.
I do not tan. It's embarrassing in my household.
Any holidays planned, Gaz? I know you like your little jaunts away.
Yeah, so the big one is booked for the 6th of August, off to Las Vegas for...
I'm going to guess where you were going. I was going to guess, but I'd probably guess that one anyway, because for those that don't know, Gaz has actually got a YouTube channel that covers his trips to Vegas, but Gaz Dunn Vlogs. But you're a Vegas boy, aren't you? You love going to Vegas.
Yeah, once a year.
At least once a year. It's crazy that, by the way. Too much money flying around in your house. Anyway, mate, we haven't got that long because obviously we've been slightly further back than we wanted, and I've actually got the teams coming onto the field now. So, let's talk about the lineups, pal. Have you got the lineups there, or do you want me to go through them?
Yeah, go through them, and then we can talk about them, can't we?
Okay, so the French lineup, as we speak, it is Maignan in goal, as expected. It's Koundé at right back, Upamecano at centre-half alongside Saliba and Digne at left-back. Kone and Rabiot in the middle. Dembele on the right. Doué on the left. Michael Olise in the 10. And Kylian Mbappe up top. Try and stop that front four if you can. Absolutely incredible firepower for France, who... I haven't seen the latest odds. Obviously, MIDNITE are now an affiliate of the channel, so if anybody wants to go to MIDNITE and bet responsibly and check the odds and things like that, but I have to assume that France are going to be favourites for the tournament now, Gaz. Judging on how they've been playing, what would you say, my mate?
Yeah, I thought that from quite early on. To be honest, I think especially with the teams that have been knocked out, the likes of Germany, who I thought were doing all right until they got knocked out. To be honest with you, and look, one of the better sides where I think France have to be favourites. You look at Argentina against Egypt, did not look good at all, and probably were lucky to go through with a few.
Oh, there were.
Yeah, a few dubious decisions in that game, and I'll say it. And then you look at England, who aren't firing on all cylinders either. So, especially with their injuries and now a too-much suspension. So I think France are the favourites of the competition. I would be shocked if they don't win this now.
Okay, interesting, mate. Interesting. So that's the French team. Apologies, I'm not a Moroccan expertise. So I'm going to see if I can get up Flash Score, who might tell me a little bit more. Bono's in goal, so that is taking a break from his tour with U2. He's in goal for Morocco. Hakimi, who we all know is at right back, who is one of their best players undoubtedly. Diop and Mazraoui are the centre-half pairing, and Salah Adine at left back. Lee will be laughing his head off listening to me pronounce these. Bouadi, a very good player as well in centre midfield. El Ainoui in his partner in Bouadi in centre midfield. Unahi in the 10. Talbi, can't read it. Talbi on the right. El Canouse, I know El Canouse on the left. And Diaz up top, who is a top player as well. So, any thoughts on that Moroccan lineup, my mate?
Joshua, for the big one that I do know is obviously Saliba. Is it Saliba who's out? The guy that Bayern Munich have just bought for about 50 million euros. He's out, and their star man who's scored a lot of their goals in pretty much every game so far, and is a massive, massive loss for Morocco tonight.
Yeah, he's on the bench.
Is he on the bench?
Tonight?
He's supposed to be injured, isn't he? He's got an injury.
It might be one of those where, because he's such a main boy for him, say Bari, he's there in case break glass in case of emergency, that sort of thing potentially. So wait and see if he makes an appearance. Maybe if they are really struggling. I'm not sure Bayern would be too happy about that, but we'll wait and see.
100% will be happy with it.
So what are we saying tonight, mate, for the scores, just as they're finishing the national anthems?
For me, I think a 3-0 France win here.
3-0?
Yeah, I don't. They will score goals. They will score goals.
3-0. 3-0. Okay. Right, let's jump into some comments before we get to kick off then. I'm not going to say 3-0. I think it might be 2-1. Maybe 3-1. Maybe even, I could see a 3-2 here. I'd love a 3-2. Let's say 3-2 France. Dave Morwood says, evening, Jimmy and Gaz. Hope you're both well. This could be a classic. Please like and subscribe. Thank you, my mate. Ian says, good evening. Good to have the football back. Seems ages since the last game. I expect France to win quite comfortably, but would not be totally shocked to see a shock. Up the Jimmy Smith, like and subscribe. Thank you, mate. So, yeah, Ian covering all bases there, to be honest. He expects France to win comfortably, but he wouldn't be surprised if Morocco win. Bit late, says Jamie Dumpling. Always having to call us out on the little bits, Jamie. Mr. Perfect over there, Jamie Dumpling.
How's your aerial?
Yeah, is he? How's your aerial? Have you been allowed to comment tonight? Have you got permission? I'm not sure. Matt even giving us some stick with alarm clock. Unbelievable. It's not like I ain't already been on stream for 2 hours. We're bald and brilliantly. Evening, Jimmy and Gaz, says Dawn. I would like Morocco to win, but my head says France will go through. Yeah, I think France will go through. I think it's going to be a France-Spain semi, and I think it's going to be an England-Argentina semi. That's how I think it's going to work out. And it's most likely that England are going to reach the final because I am on holiday when the World Cup final is on. Jamie Dumpling says, what's your thoughts on the refereeing lineup being all Argentinian, which is convenient for FIFA, who seem to be in bed with Argentina and need to stop France, who are probably the only side that can stop Argentina? So you're asking the right man, Jamie. It's kind of an insult to Gaz and his colleagues, what you are proposing there. For those that aren't aware, Gaz is a professional referee. So, Gaz, Jamie's slanderous comments that FIFA are in bed with France, with Argentina, and will want France to be out. So that's why they've appointed an all-Argentinian refereeing team. What's your thoughts, mate? Does it even need a comment? Ludicrous. Correct. Jamie Dumpling, that's incredible.
You should know better, Jamie. You should know better.
He's the Moroccan manager, Mark Goldbridge, says Maury. He did have a look at Mark Goldbridge. Lord Michael Brown says, how is it that the Americans can get their red card overturned with Trump involvement, and yet England can't, and the England player is out for a 2-game ban? The whole thing is very suspect. And then next comment on that is the same thing. Gaz, why is Kwanzaa suspended for 2 games and not 1? I understand if it's dangerous play, but surely then it's 3, just enough games seemingly in time for us to reach Argentina. How convenient. Is it because we appealed it, Gaz?
No.
Okay.
The code of conduct says that during this competition, it is a too much ban for serious foul play. That's first. That's what I'll say about the console one. It's a too much ban because that's what the code of conduct says. But what I would say about the Trump thing and everything like that, I think it does cause it calls into jeopardy what's the word I'm looking for? Integrity of the competition, yeah, a little bit. But what I would say is they were saying that wasn't a red card. That is what they're saying. The thing I didn't like about it, from me personally, in my opinion, is that was a subjective decision. Subjective.
Yeah.
Whether it's a red card or not. Some people think it's a red card, some people don't. There's nothing factually incorrect, in my opinion, about that red card. So therefore, he should not have played that game, in my opinion. And that's why UEFA have come out, by the way, and quite strongly on it, I think.
Yeah, I agree. I think it was poor, and I think it does cast a bit of a shadow over the whole thing. It sort of demeans the referee's original decision as well, and I think it were a red card. I think the Kwanzaa red card was a red card as well. So I know that it's been now used. Well, when Jamie's commenting and Michael before him about how come USA get theirs overturned and England don't. I understand the complaints about the USA overturned decision. But if you look at it as an independent decision, England's Kwanzaa's was a foul, and if it's deemed reckless, which unfortunately it probably was, because he was his leg was knee high, his studs were knee height when he connected with the player. It's reckless. It's not intentional. It doesn't have to be intent. I don't think. We have just kicked off, by the way, and Morocco kick it straight out of play.
I think we're quite close. One thing I would say on it is, I don't understand England's reasoning for appealing that red card because it's barking, in my opinion.
I don't.
I don't know what they were thinking.
Do you know what I think? I think it might be desperation out of needing a right back.
It could be, but that's never getting overturned.
I know. But what are we losing? I suppose is if he's out till the final anyway, what have we got to lose by attempting to appeal it? I suppose is the thought process.
Yeah.
But yeah, you're right. We're never going to get overturned. Jack says, evening, Jim Bob. Just got the chicken wraps cooked just in time for this. I'm glad you've had a chance to have tea, pal. Gaz, we got a two-match ban. Very harsh, in my opinion, especially since we saw USA Red get suspended. As Gaz has explained, the two-game ban is standard for the offence that was committed. Evening all, says Maniac. Looking forward to this game. France all the way. 2-1 Morocco, says Maury. Scott says, looking forward to this one. Morocco are a decent side. Still think France will do it, though. Me too. Evening, lads, and all. I think France will have too much for Morocco. Up the ramble, up the blades. Like and subscribe, says Raymondo. Sam says, I think it'll be a very close game. I think so too, but I just think France's overall quality at the top of the pitch will win out. Good afternoon, lads. Let's just hope there's lots of goals and it doesn't go to pens, says Mr. V. Yeah, let's hope so, pal. Cheer up, Gaz. Robert Pattinson in Twilight is a good look.
Freaking hell, Scott. Shot fired there, isn't it? Jeez. I was expecting a Casper the Ghost comment or something like that, but jeez.
Nice, mate. Did Morocco knock France out of the last World Cup? 1-0, I think they did. You never know, says Matt. I can't remember, in all honesty. Jimmy, will you cancel your holiday if England reach the World Cup final? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. It don't mean I can't watch the World Cup final. It just means I can't stream the World Cup final, which, to be honest, I want to stream it because we've done all the World Cup, particularly if England get there. However, it does force me to down tools and just enjoy the game. So there is a silver lining to it, I think, to be honest. Sam says if the Mexico game was supposed to have kicked off at 1 a.m. but had to be moved due to the weather. Interesting, my mate. I've got a feeling about Morocco than Oz, says Liam. Yeah, wouldn't surprise me at all. I think it'll be closer than some seem to think. Dumpers says, by the way, Gaz, on the refs being Argentinian, it's not a thing against refs, more against FIFA than anything. Just seems very dodgy, as I'm pretty sure every other game has had mixed nationalities. I think ultimately it is a dig at the refs because if they're Argentinian, you question their individual integrity. But I understand what you're saying, Jamie. It's the allocation that you've got a problem with because Argentina have got a stake in the game, haven't they, in terms of who they may face later in the competition. Jack says, our players should be out because it was a clear red, but what are FIFA doing? They've opened up a right can of worms. Yeah, I agree. I agree. Sam says it was definitely a red card. I can also see why he's given penalties. The penalty for us and the penalty for Mexico. Here come France down the right-hand side. We'll sync up in a sec. Gaz, I'm almost at end at comments, pal. Little Bully says, have you been impressed by any youngsters this World Cup? Let me come back to you, pal. Let me come back to you. James says, evening, guys. Hope you're well. Hope you're in... Oh, it's a shot from distance by Mbappe. It's going to be a corner. Bono saves. It's a good save from Bono. Yeah, he's probably just going wide, but he makes sure anyway. It's a short corner played by France. Crossed in, far post, headed down, saved by the goalkeeper. I think you're slightly in front of me, aren't you, mate? France were in the final against Argentina last World Cup, says Jack. Jamie says France got to the last World Cup final, so it wasn't against Mexico. Rumours going around England v Norway gets delayed because of thunder. Yay. Well, it's a couple of days yet, mate. Don't worry about that. Ignore that. They got to the final. Brain freeze. England get a yellow every 7 tackles, says Day Ones. Argentina get a yellow every 22.5. Lucky I'm not... It is a good start. Lucky I'm not a ref because I would have given United about 5 pens in a single half, says Jack. Yeah, that's why you're not a ref. France have just had a really good chance. Nods it down towards the goalkeeper, but Bono saves really well. Just pushes it. It's directly at him, to be fair, but pushes it away. And it's run out of play by Kylian Mbappe. He looks useless, him. Whoever he is, that Mbappe kid. Okay, look at the state of my Barnet. My God. Gaz, I am back in the room, mate. I am back in the room. So, my time on it. What's your time?
5:07.89.
You're 2 seconds in front of me. 2 seconds.
Oh, 2 seconds. 2 seconds.
We'll be right. We'll be right with that.
We're right with 2 seconds. And then I'm about another 30 seconds behind over on this side. So
okay.
Good.
Yeah, that's good. Gaz is such a pro. He's got his delayed setup as well, so we can look at things back again in real time. Love it. Scott says, where are you off on your oldies, Jim? I'm off to Nerja in 2 weeks. Can't wait. I'm going to Fuerteventura, mate. Yeah, looking forward to it. Cannot wait. Yeah, excited now. Now it's getting closer. Same for England refs against Norway. They are French and Spanish, who are both still in the competition, says Ian.
You need that, though. I was having this conversation with somebody before where, and I agree with it to a certain degree, where we get these people coming from Honduras to come in and everything like that. Yeah. The point is, if you are going to have the best referees in the world are the ones that consistently operate at the top leagues in the world. And therefore, a lot of them are Germany, Holland, England, Italy, Spain.
I get that, Gaz. I get that. What I would say, the only counter to that is when you get to these latter stages, you've more leagues to select from that aren't any longer involved in the competition. So you could select a top German ref or a top Italian ref, something like that, to bring the true neutrality to it, couldn't you? In terms of, there's no stake in it for them. And I think it's twofold really, because it doesn't mean that I think anybody will be biased, or whether that's consciously or subconsciously, but it's unfair to put them in the position where they could be accused of that anyway. So I think it's probably more sensible for everybody involved to have, the best that Serie A has to offer, referee, or the Bundesliga, to referee in these games at this stage. And then if France go out tonight, you could maybe have the best ref in Ligue 1, or if England go out, the best Premier League referee do the semis or the final. So I know what you're saying. I know what you're saying, but I think at the later stages you can work around it, can't you?
Yeah, and I think it will happen. Like Ollie's got Spain, Belgium. I know that. I don't think Tails has been given a game yet for the quarterfinals. I don't think he's going to. I've not seen the full lineups.
Okay.
There is a chance that after this, if England get through to semi-finals, they could be done. They won't They will probably not officiate. That is my assumption and my gut feeling. And it's the same with I do not see the guy that did the England game last. There's no way he's getting another game this whole game because he wasn't good enough. Same with the American referee that did the Brazilian Norway game. In my opinion, wasn't at the level.
Yeah, yeah.
And if
There
we
is
go
always that in terms of the standard that they've been working at.
And they've got to get there, and that's why people who are not good enough will not get games now. It's too important.
Yeah.
They will not put tails, for example, on England Argentina, and they won't put this Argentinian ref will not referee England versus Argentina if that's where we come.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
So it's a case of now they will pick the best referees, but they will keep country neutrality intact by not giving them their own things. And I don't know how they do it. I don't know how Kalina and all that pick these. I really don't, because I'm not at that level.
Nice, mate. Here come Morocco down the right hand side, but it's just seen out nicely there by Saliba. Good player. Great save by Bono. He really does move in mysterious ways. Hopefully Morocco have the edge. I'll get my coat, says Leo. Enjoy your jollies, Jim. Relax, and if England get there, just chill and watch the game without having to read out comments. Yeah, that's true. I'll probably be, messaging into Platinum Group or something on array as it's going on, as we always tend to do. That England red card. Oh.
No, sorry, Joe. I was just going to say that nobody's relaxing if England gets to the World Cup final.
No, that's true. That's true.
We were all on tenterhooks watching the Mexico game the other night, and it was like 3-4 in the morning, and we're all wide awake.
How good was that game? I know you were in comments with us, but me and Russ were up for that game, and I thought between us we might struggle a little bit to sort of not. If it were a dull game, because it were like 3 o'clock in the morning when we're halfway through the match, you're thinking, oh well, if it's a slog, then another England Panama, we might be struggling here. Oh my word, what a brilliant game that was! Yeah. Absolutely loved it.
I think it's one of the best games I've seen in a long time. And even Steph was at work at 04 that morning. She missed the last 5-10 minutes of the game, but Steph got up at 2 o'clock to watch. Yeah, she got up at 2 o'clock rather than a normal 3 o'clock to watch it.
That's why we did it, because we had Lucky Charm watching us, didn't we? So
there is that, and she's watching it on Saturday. We hadn't decided what we're still doing on Saturday. We're watching the game on Saturday actually.
Okay, nice. James says that England red card is a let sleeping dogs lie scenario. It was definitely a red. Yeah, I agree. I'm off to Turkey again for 2 weeks in September. Can't bloody wait. Says Jack, off to get his hair and teeth done again. Nice. Is it me or does Gaz look like a young Jeff Hurst? Says Day Ones. I wish I could score goals like he did. I couldn't tell you what a young Jeff Hurst looks like, to be honest. Day Ones. You should be able to trust that no matter where the ref is from, he will do his job fairly. Yeah, on the whole, mate, I would do anyway. You wouldn't want, like Gaz says, and you wouldn't get it. You wouldn't want a French referee in this game, for example, because it doesn't work. Even if he called everything completely down the line, there's always going to be slight controversy in 1 or 2 decisions at least, and people will unfairly batter them for bias that might not even be there. It's just putting them in an unfair position. Who's Ollie Gaz?
Michael Oliver.
Michael Oliver. Seen, by the way, English refs can't do Argentinian games because of the Falklands.
It's got nothing to do with that.
Right.
That's not why. That's like saying they can't do Germany games because of World War II. It's not a thing. No, it is.
Jamie says, great save by Bono. Love the name emphasis. Any reason? It's an Alan Partridge reference. Yeah, if you get it, you'll get it. If you don't, then I'm going to annoy you all game, really. I'm probably going to annoy you even if you get it, but it's where he pretends to his girlfriend that he knows Bono, takes her to a manor house for a tour, and then he tries to make out like it's Bono's house, and he's trying to find him around his house because it's his mate, who it's not really his mate, and he keeps walking around this manor house going, Bono, Bono, Bono. Anyway, it amuses me, if nobody else. France in the box now, and it's just about dealt with by Morocco. Jack says it was a brill game. It was a rough day at work, though. Not the teeth and hair this time, Jim. That was the last 2 times. My knees and back this time. Okay, mate. Okay, best of luck with that. Jamie Dumpling, U2. Yeah, it's a U2 reference. Absolutely it is.
He doesn't know who U2 is, does he?
Probably not, actually, thinking about it. Where the streets have no name.
There's something else that he didn't know, and it gets me. Did he not know what?
You forget how young he is, don't you? Because he's been part of the group for so long. It don't feel like we've still got a child in there, but ultimately, He's just over the child limits because he did try and get kids banned from the cop as soon as he became a legal adult. But other than that, yeah, he's not got a lot of. We'll mention stuff that happened 25 years ago, and he'll like, yeah. What do you mean? What are you talking about? Who's Blink 182? All this sort of stuff. You don't.
It was the Top Gun one that got me. What's Top Gun? Like,
he never said that, did he?
Yeah.
I don't.
Jamie, if I'm wrong, tell me. But
I don't believe him with that sort of stuff.
I am pretty certain you didn't know what Top Gun was. And I could be wrong, but I don't think I am.
Unbelievable. Really dumpling. Yeah, right. Let's watch a bit of football there.
Yeah, no, we end up talking all the time.
I know, mate.
Stuff.
Oh, Mbappe nearly nicked it there in Moroccan area.
Oh, jeez.
Ooh, he left it very tight for a back pass there.
In fact, Steph.
Yeah.
Can you just pause and then literally straight away unpause?
Cheers, Steph.
Jimmy says thank you as well. Just count to 2.
Raheem Diaz. Oh, ref's blown. Why is ref blown?
Don't know. I'm on 39, 40, 41, Jimmy.
Yeah, we're about level, I think.
Right. He's late. There we go.
Any news on Dobbin, Jimmy? Has he gone to pastures new yet? No news on him, pal. We've just done transfer tracker over on Blaze Ramble, so we did talk about him.
Yeah, I missed
nothing.
Nothing.
Jack says, in his defence, even I don't know half the stuff you guys reference. Jack, you're
how old are you, Jack? How old's Jack?
Jack's 27, I think.
Oh, okay.
So you'd have expected him to know a bit more than Jamie. Probably not much. Gaz, you're on the wind-up saying I don't know what Top Gun is. I thought you're usually on wind-up, Jamie Dumpling. Long ball, over the top, rubbish delivery.
They've got to do better when they've got the ball, haven't they?
Yeah.
Because they're not going to have it much.
French goal kick.
That's for sure.
Moroccan drum in the crowd. I said big thumbs down.
Oh, I hate it.
Yeah, not a fan. Not a fan.
Nothing I used to go to a lot of German football, and they used to have like the megaphones and all that, and I never agreed with it. Never agreed with it.
We're too old for it, are we, mate?
Yeah, you don't need to do it. You create my own actually. I've got a mouth. Just shout.
Yeah.
Might not be good things. It's usually the referee that gets it off me. He doesn't know.
Mbappe's not happy with that. Mbappe not happy.
There you go, kiddo.
Tell you what, I've never really been a massive Kylian Mbappe fan, but this tournament he has been really, really good. I've seen like more from him than I expected, to be honest. I always thought it was slightly overrated.
I was always like that with Neymar, you know.
Oh yeah, still like that with Neymar.
Well, I definitely am now because I think he's dying. Even when everyone was raving about it, I don't know. There's something about it. I just didn't rate him. Don't go wrong. I would have been happy if it was Sheffield United though.
Ah yeah, I know. Jack says I am indeed 27, but I look about 16. Can confirm. Can confirm. Sorry, I missed it. We'll catch up later, says Ray. No problem, pal. No problem, my mate. And Jamie says, by the way, Jim, who was the Prem keeper Martin you mentioned on Proper Football at 10?
Nigel Martin.
It's that sort of stuff, innit? You don't know who Nigel Martin is.
Oh, what do you mean?
That were. What did you think at Tenable, Jamie? I really enjoyed that. It was a new thing that we tried on Proper Football.
I've not seen that yet.
It was fun, really good fun to do.
I need to. Like I say, I was sat. Yeah, I was sat last night. What was I watching last night that you did?
Headed wide a goal.
Oh, I can't remember.
Mbappe in World Cup is a different player. Yeah, he's been class.
What was I watching? Oh, I was watching the Donovan video you did last night. I was watching that. So that's how far So I was watching that last night. I started watching, and then I got distracted with work because I was trying to watch it in work. The team scores that you did over the blades. As well.
The squad assessment.
Yeah, and I've started watching it. I only got through that you're doing the defense. I don't know whether to go back and watch it because I don't know if it's a bit outdated now for myself. I don't know.
No, there's no real change to the squad, to be honest, other than Donovan signing. Yeah,
other than Donovan. So I was debating. I was like, oh, I get worried if I miss something of yours by about 3-4 days. I always panic that I'm gonna.
Imagine being me, mate. I have to pump out new because things change so fast when you're doing current stuff.
Some of the stuff you get out and how quick you get it out is
it's crazy, isn't it?
It's like I can't keep up.
It's good fun though, mate.
I sit there at work watching some of your stuff. It's like the amount of times when you've done the mornings at 10 o'clock on the other side, and I'm sat there in my office, and my assistant who I've got sat opposite me is going, "What are you listening to now?" Oh, sorry, I'll put my headphones in. Because he's trying to read work stuff, and I've got that blaring out on my back 10. Because I'll just jump on me, just jump on. No, I love it, mate. Love it.
Gaz saying Neymar is overrated is like when Jill Scott said Sadio Mane was a better player. Than who? I don't get the reference, Jamie.
No, I don't either.
Jack says, "Loved the Tenable vid. You three are so funny together." Thank you, mate. I always think that if you are having a laugh on screen, like genuinely having a good time with your mates, I think it comes across as a better experience for the viewer. So that's why we always get as pals on here rather than
billion%.
Yeah, people that we don't know or stuff like that, really, or people that I think will have a connection with. So I always think it's a good cracker, and I enjoy doing videos with boys.
There's always going to be a dynamic, aren't they? You think about it, Ant and Dec.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's about chemistry, isn't it?
Yeah.
I don't know anyone. I don't know how anyone can do content creating.
Is that coming from Maury?
I don't know how anyone can do. Yeah, Maury, who is Maury Vlogs. So I know you said you were going to have a break, Maury. Are you done now? Is that you stopping? Because I know it is hard work, innit, mate? I understand. Gaz has got his own channel, so he knows what it's like uploading videos. I know you're not as frequent as you'd like to be, Gaz, because other things get in the way, don't they? So
massively. It's like if I go on a deployment for 6 months, that's it. There's a chance. If I'm depending on what we call PED red, then I've got no access to internet or my phone. It's impossible. It's impossible.
Yeah. Elise chips the ball and it's too high and it's out for a goal kick to Morocco. Not really started this game properly, I wouldn't have said.
Yeah, I'd say the same, mate.
Jamie Dumpling says, really enjoyed Tenable. One of the other keepers I didn't recognise. Only issue I had was when you said players. They weren't put in the position order and they were just order they were said. I know that's been regular feedback on Tenable. I do not do the editing, I have to say. It's done by Cal and the brilliant producer that is Lil. So that we'll take that feedback on board. He says, also, you couldn't hear, I presume, Cal's misses. So when she'd say something and no one repeated it, I had no idea what was happening. That's by design. I don't think you'll ever get a Lil on a microphone, to be honest. Cal, yes, they are quite opposite people. Sorry, I haven't seen proper football. Tenor men yet. No need for that, Ian. No need for that. Don't like that. But good work you're doing, Jimmy, and the rest of the co-stars. Thank you, mate. Maury says, I'm stopping it. I want to enjoy other creators. Thank you, mate. Yeah, sorry to hear that you're stopping it, but if it's a choice that you're making, then I'm sure you're happy with that as well. So, fair dues, my mate. Might see you on Ramble a bit more. Jack says, the names Con has for you are very funny. No, they're not. And Cal's terrible takes are a good laugh. Love watching you both debate and Con sat in the middle laughing. Con don't know ball, that's why. Con does not know ball. Love all the Ramble shows, says Alex. Up the Ramble. Like and subscribe. We'll be catching up on the transfer one shortly. Thank you, mate. Right, here come Morocco down the left-hand side. I keep thinking I'm about to knock my drink over, but I'm not. I'm about to knock my fan on top of myself. So if you see me jumping suddenly, it's because I'm trying to get comfy.
My thermostat in my bedroom said it was 34.5 degrees last night.
Our fan broke last night. She asked me to get one on Prime today. I went on, and nearest one for delivery is something like a week away.
Oh my god!
I know, even on Prime, because obviously everybody's doing the same sort of thing.
I have to admit, I'm that tight. I've been looking at aircon units. I thought, oh, I'll pay £300 for an aircon unit. I don't mind that.
I thought so.
Yeah, I need to wait till November to buy one. Ready for next year.
It's nearly a Vegas ticket, isn't it?
Yeah, it's nearly the biggest ticket.
Yeah.
I like that ain't happening. And I'm not too bad with it. Steph's not enjoying it.
Me and Sam are both bad with it, to be honest. We struggle, and then we moan like chuff, and then we're annoyed with each other.
Oh, I've tried to refuse not to whinge, because I will be that typical Brit in November that's complaining it's raining.
I want a tanning pool for the garden.
I know, but when you can't sleep, it's really hard, isn't it?
Steph, there's a tent in the thing I've got. Oh, tanning pool. You're not having a freaking tanning pool.
Yeah.
You know, she wants a tanning pool. I thought she wanted. I was going to say there's a poncho. Get a poncho.
A tanning bed?
No, a tanning pool.
What's a tanning pool?
What's a tanning pool, Steph?
It's just like a little pool. So you only put minimum water in so the sun attracts it.
So you put a minimum amount of water in so the sun attracts to it, and then it helps you tan. So just buy a paddling pool and just not fill it up.
Yeah. So.
It's not as comfy, she says.
Oh, that's a pen. That's definitely a pen.
Yeah, he's giving it as well on field.
And Mbappe wins a penalty. What is the Moroccan doing there, diving in?
I'm just going to wait for it on here. Oh, stupid.
It's ridiculous.
Boys, they had a good fray down the right-hand side just before that. Oh, they could come back here. They could come back and look at this. Thinking about APP, attacking phase of play. By the way, that's 100% a penalty. But there is a potential foul earlier on in the build-up.
Do you think that's a foul in the build-up?
I haven't seen the slow-mo. There's a potential foul. I'd have to see it.
Yeah, he's saying good to go, I think.
Yeah, I think he's saying good to go. I want to see that build-up again, though. I don't think they'll show it. Is this it? No, it's never a foul. It's never a foul. Just watch it back. It's never a foul.
All right. Yeah, that's why Gaz is the pro, because he's got the 30-second delay.
Yeah,
people are saying that's a pen. It's a correct decision. It's a definite penalty. Gaz certainly isn't questioning the foul for the penalty.
No,
the dispute was whether there was a foul in the build-up on the Moroccan.
They are checking it. They're still checking.
Yeah, they are checking.
I don't know why. The only thing I can think is they're looking at that potential foul, which I don't think it is now. I've seen it back, and that was once I saw it back, and I was good. There's no way that takes more than one look to look at the penalty either, in my opinion. This should be very quick.
And the thing is, as well, the thing that I think is slightly unfair is that while Mbappe's standing over the penalty, they're checking it, and it just adds that. Look, he's world class, and it's
yeah.
Well, there's a marker on screen that they're checking the penalty, but Mbappe's stepping up as if the run-ups. He's ready for the run-up now that it's gone up. The graphic's gone off now.
Yeah, it's check complete. This is the sort of thing Morocco could not do. You cannot gift France stuff. Yeah, he's going through the process now. So it's 100% given.
Okay. Referee stands to the side, as always, in the box. Mbappe waits for the whistle. He's been stood there a while. But again, he's world class. He's gonna. This is where you separate the big boys.
Oh, what's going on here?
Oh, now then. There looked like a little delay in there, and the players sort of moved from their positions. Keeper came off his line.
Oh, that's what. The player on the far side, he was ahead of the ball. You cannot be ahead of the ball even if you're outside the penalty area. That was one.
Right, okay. Check over. It says graphics just come up. So it is going to be a penalty. But again, Mbappe's spent ages over this ball. Lesser players would let it affect him. Will Kylian Mbappe. He runs up, stutters, shoots, and it's saved.
Wow. The stutter again, though, innit? Just put your freaking laces through it, gents.
Yeah, penalty stopping record from Bono.
Poor.
It's a poor penalty, that.
He's on the line.
It's a poor penalty. It's low to the right-hand side, not enough power, not far enough into the corner, and Bono dives to the right, with or without the ball, and saves it.
This is going to be the most penalties ever missed in the World Cup, minus penalty shootouts, by the way. Because they all stutter. Just freaking, they think they're all being clever. Just pick your side, pick your point, and just put it there. And if it's saved and it's not good enough, so be it. Stop with this stuttering stuff. It doesn't. Yeah, not for me. Not for me.
Crackers. Jamie Dumpling says, "How are you boys doing tonight out of 10? I'm a 5. A lot of stuff going on at the minute." Sorry to hear that, Jamie. You know I'm here, mate. If you need a ring or a chat about anything, I've got an idea about what that might be. But yeah, let me know. Let me know if you're okay, pal. How are you, Gaz? Out of 10?
Before probably about a 7. Solid
Okay.
7.
Okay.
I'm good. I'll be a 9.5 in 2 weeks, and I'll probably be a 20 out of 10 in 4 weeks today, when I'm currently be about 4 hours into a flight.
Oh, nice.
So,
I'd say I'm about a 7 today. I'm about a 7 after a difficult couple of days. I'd say I'm perked up and I'm all right again.
Oh, that's good news, mate. Good news.
I've got one of the.
You should be a 7 anyway, mate. With all that fitness stuff and how well you're doing with that, mate. That's absolute class, by the way.
Thank you, mate. Well, we're just on the hydration break now, actually, and because you've mentioned my fitness journey, I'm going to remind everybody why I've been looking a little bit slimmer recently. I am currently on my own fitness journey. I've been trying to learn about what I should be doing, what I shouldn't be doing. Oxford Natural offer you 2 types of supplement, a day and a nighttime supplement. Optimum Day helps with energy, cravings, just keeping you on track day to day. Their Optimum Night, well, that's more about recovery, sleep, and letting your body reset properly. Again, something I really struggle with. Michael Owens lost 35 pounds being on this. Robbie Lyle, AFTV and friend of the channel, over 80 pounds gone. We've also got examples like Anita, an immigration lawyer who's lost 44 pounds. Linda, a legal executive, she's lost 50 pounds. Next on that list is going to be me. I am taking part in their weight loss program. If you want to follow that, that's over on the other side on our YouTube channel. If you want to go and subscribe over there, follow that journey that I'm doing with Dr. Andre and Oxford Natural. So if you're like me and you're sitting here thinking, I need to sort myself out, it might be worth a look. Scan the QR code, the link's in the description below, and make sure you use the code BR70 for up to 70% off your first order. But thank you to Oxford Natural for supporting the Blades Ramble. Nice little plug there, Gaz. Thank you for that, mate. So I am 25 pounds down since starting with both the gym at S20 with Finn Mantamara, my PT, and Oxford Natural. 25 pounds down. So I am absolutely loving it at the minute. And what happens then, once you start on a roll like this, and you're well into your fitness at the moment as well, Gaz, you're doing really well yourself, it makes you want to carry on, doesn't it, when you're in a bit of a rhythm? It sort of encourages you to go because you notice changes and stuff like that. So, yeah, anybody can do it. And if anybody wants to join me on that fitness journey, you're more than welcome. Jack says, I've got one of those aircon units that you put ice in. Yeah, I've been looking at them today, to be honest. That's a pen, says Ray. That's the correct decision, a definite pen. Late penalty, says Maury. He's a pen machine. He's a nightmare to deal with, says Jack. And then he says he misses this. Oh, Gaz, you've gone all blurry on the new camera.
Yeah, I'm messing. That's me playing.
All right, that's fine, mate. That's fine. Yeah, Gaz, right. There was a foul in the build-up. Well, they didn't think so because obviously they gave the pen in the end. They did check it, though, Ray. Pretty detailed. We're back in play now, by the way. Luke says, I've got fans, but I'm definitely going to look into a heat pump for both the heating and aircon. Ian says, my stream is behind you. When you said that's a pen, Morocco, we're just going into France's penalty area. Oh, my word. Not bad, that. Not bad, that from Dembele. Little bit of action on the edge of the box, right-hand side. It's further away, actually, than it looks. Poor penalty, says Ray. Told you, says Jack. Hate the stutter step for pen, says Maury. That's a really bad penalty. It's saved by Bono, says Dawn. Stutter pen should be a crime. You have the chance to smash the ball at the net. Just bloody hit it. Luke says the stutter run-up has done my head in during this World Cup. Ban it, it's cheap. Morocco with a decent, strong challenge. And here they come. Passing through the lines and passing behind their own winger. They don't look at the races at the minute, don't Morocco? And they're a good side, technically, but I don't know if they're a little bit intimidated by the French.
Yeah, I could definitely see that. There's not much belief that they could actually get something from this game yet.
No, they're in.
But then again, it stays like this to 60, 70 minutes. They'll start believing.
Yeah, they should. They should. They're in quarterfinals. They're a good team. Would Gaz be in favour of, instead of a penalty shootout, we have a golden goal, says Sam.
But hell, Sheffield United can't score for freaking 6 weeks if we did that sometimes. So I know we probably do need a penalty shootout. No, joking aside. No, a lot of our competitions at army level now go straight to penalties. Don't even have extra time. We've just got rid of a lot of them with extra time. So I think, yeah, I'm good for penos. I don't mind pens. I don't mind it. To be honest with you, I don't mind it.
Okay. Jack says, what would I like golden goal?
Would you like golden goal or would you like penos?
Well, I like golden goal. They used to do golden goal in extra time. So I quite liked that because it forced the teams to go at it in the extra time period, to be fair, rather than just sort of pad it out a little bit and try and find gaps. So I liked the goal. I didn't like the silver goal when they did that, but I liked the golden goal. And then if you don't get a golden goal within the half hour, then go to penalties. I don't mind that at all. It's quite exciting, golden goal.
Well, Germany won Euro 96 on it, didn't they?
Yeah, they did. They did. Oh, yeah, they did. It's not what I mentioned to you before, Jim, about my stepdad. That's all under control now, thankfully. Jamie, you don't have to speak about it openly here about what the issue is. I thought it might have been something different, actually, but I'll catch up with you soon, mate.
Oh.
Do it, and it's another great save.
Good save.
By Bono. Oh. Got to do better there, do we?
He's done well to get down that low, that quick.
Yeah, he has.
Money.
The sudden jump to the pre-Oxford gym. You can see the weight difference in the face and neck. Absolutely well done, pal. So impressive. Thank you, mate. Thank you. Nearly a skinny mini like me. I'm not so sure I'm quite there, Jamie. Look at the fans that go into the light fitting. Look at the fans that go into the light fitting. Keeps it cool all night. Not a bad shout.
Yeah.
Corner comes in, headed, but it's soft, and the keeper collects. Well done, Bono. Morocco looks starstruck. Agreed, Scott. Not playing with that rhythm and zest like they have been. Yeah, I think so too. It looks like they're slightly intimidated, as we've just said. Here come France again. Oh, an attempt to play through lines. I think it's Elise, but it's it's straight to Bono.
That's poor one. But they've had a couple of clear-cut chances, and they've obviously had the penalty, but it doesn't look like they're not like pinned on the edge of their 18, are they, at the moment?
No.
But they just don't.
They are trying to play a bit. They are trying to play, but there's
no options. That's the thing.
Yeah, don't look like there's quite the belief there, does there?
Maybe,
like you say, maybe as game goes on, and if it stays level, then they'll grow into it. Hopefully.
Yeah, fingers crossed, mate.
Well, that's match stats. Attempts at goal. 10 for France, 3 on target, 0 for Morocco. 0 attempts at goal, which just tells you how one-sided it's been. Morocco again finally get out of their half, and they turn backwards and pass it back. I can understand it if they want to sort of counter, but I don't know.
I don't know if they've got a plan. Or at least that's what it looks like. I could be totally wrong. Oh, nearly got caught.
Yeah, he did get caught.
Let's give that.
Oh no, yeah, he has. Interesting. Luke says Bono's been classed during this World Cup. It's been classed today. Jimmy just heard Villa were paying Barry 40 grand a week. Wonder how much we were covering of that last season. It won't have been all of it, pal. It will not have been all of it. You can see why they wanted Barry gone. Absolutely right. Evening, gentlemen.
Evening, Susan.
Up the mighty blades. Thank you very much. Good evening to you, Susan. Hope you're well. Thanks for joining us. Hope Malk's all right. And the family.
Yeah, definitely. I'm so far behind on the group actually because work's been manic today. Let's have a look just to give people an awareness. Platinum Ramblers group 450.
That's probably just last hour.
Yeah.
Couple of new members in the last couple of days. Thank you to them for their support.
Yeah, it's growing, yeah.
Okay. There's a report gone in here, and I know we're not on the Blades Ramble, but Pete O'Rourke, I think it's Statman Jack's posted it into Platinum Group. Understand former Everton defender and captain Seamus Coleman is training with Sheffield United as he weighs up his options as a free agent. So he's training with us. Does not mean he's negotiating to sign for us.
There's only... He's training, which is fine. I'd be... The only thing that worries me about that is his wages. And what
the thing that worries me is his availability, because he's been injured quite a lot recently. Paul O'Shea, the milkman, has put in over the last 3 seasons, 3 professional campaigns with Everton, he's played a total of 896 minutes.
See, I'd be a hypocrite if I said that when I'm quite happy if Calvin Phillips goes.
But he played 20 minutes last season in total.
What did Phillips play for us? About 90?
Yeah, probably, yeah.
And that's what I'm saying. If United announced tomorrow that Phillips had signed, I'd be ecstatic about it. I really would.
Would you?
Yeah. I would.
You're pro KP?
Yeah, pro KP, pro keeping Gus, and absolutely all over the Suter train.
Absolutely right.
And then a couple of loans for out wide. Did I see something about Danny Ings going to was it Lincoln?
Leicester,
that was it.
Yeah, good deal for them, I think.
Cheers, babes. Thank you.
Here we go. Seamus Coleman links to Sheffield United as reported on Transfer Tracker earlier today, plus also last Sunday on Blades Ramble, says Baldwin brilliantly. There you go. Absolutely right.
It'd have to be a play-by-pay deal, surely.
I don't think he'd command that much at his age, to be honest. I might be wrong, but I don't think he'd be on that much money. James says, Rotherham tickets PDF. You have to take your phone. We'll see more of this happening like at QPR.
What happened at QPR?
I went to Rotherham for an action coach business training session, and Rotherham they wanted you to print your parking pass off before you got there. Well, I ain't got a printer, so we have to go to a desk and then you have to physically get something from them and then go back to your car and print it. Yeah, they make it difficult, I think, Rotherham, to be honest.
I can't remember the QPR thing being a problem though last season, during when we went.
I didn't go.
No, but there's nothing in my head said that it was a problem getting into QPR. Was it a problem getting into QPR?
You might have been half cut.
Oh no, 100 billion%. That's not up for debate. The amount of Guinness, red wine, and actual Negronis that me and Rich.
Well, there you go then. So you're not going to remember getting in at QPR. If
No, I remember everything about QPR. Because I remember you having to say it was a family channel because I dropped something.
Yes, you did. Oh, yes, you F-bombed, didn't you, on 90 after 90?
Yeah.
Unbelievable. The most professional man we've got, and he drops an F-bomb. Unbelievable. I hope injuries aren't contagious. Get him away from our players, says Jack. Blades Ranger says, hi, Jimmy. I'm back at last. Thanks for the text message reply. I'm loving the World Cup. I've watched every game so far. Every game? It doesn't compare to watching the Championship and the Blades, though. No, it doesn't, mate. Not for me either. I think Pete O'Rourke's been watching the Ramble, says Lee. I think he has, mate. I think he has. I think he always does. Scott says, the only thing that worries me about Coleman potentially signing is all of it. Nicely done, mate. Nicely done. 20 minutes last season tells you everything we need to know, says Jack. These players will not help us apart from keeping the man, the myth himself, Shaq's company.
The man, the myth.
Jamie Dumpling says Brandon Williams is about to go to Rotherham. That's about right. He's not played any football. I think he quit football for a short period and just not really found. I think it's probably a decent punt from Rotherham, that, to be honest. I went to college at the Rotherham Stadium, says Jack. What? Yeah, very good, very good. Saw Steve McLaren there when I went the other day. Baldley says, wouldn't have thought you'd remember much, Gaz. I've seen the photo in the taxi.
Right, sleep is admin. So when you get the opportunity to sleep, you need to do that. So you're back in when you get out. So when I got out of that taxi, I was good to go. Because I'd had a freaking 20-minute snooze.
Sleep is admin.
Sleep is admin. Because you never know when you're next going to get it. That's where I'm at with it. There's only 2 minutes left, Jimmy. There's not been much, is
there? Jamie, oh, hang on. I thought France were coming down the line there. Didn't QPR have no paper card away tickets last season? I collect them, so technically it's a dying art. Collect them, do you, Jamie? Interesting. Did not know that. How many you got, Jamie? You have to let us know. I know you're missing. That's a good question. Streets have no name. Is it just me? And I might be wrong with this, but do they focus on the women in the crowd more often than not than anything else? I'm not complaining at all, but I'm sure that's been noticed by several people. And is this a joke, Jack? Who's Steve McLaren?
Bugger off.
I'm not having that. I'm not having that. He's 27. He's 27, he's Jack. I'm not having that. No, I'm not having that.
He's after a bite.
Yeah, I hope so. I hope so. Unbelievable.
Should do a ramble quiz. I think we'd do all right, Jimmy.
I think we would, mate. I think we would. Coleman has played on average last 3. I think you're halfway through that, aren't you, James, to be honest? Yeah. Can't wait for the opening game this season. I'm actually off. You're off to the Birmingham game.
No, it's freaking broke me.
You can't get to Lane for a while, can you, mate?
No, so I was thinking, I can go against Mansfield because it's the 1st of August and I'm not on holiday. I've now got a game, so I can't do it anyway.
It was the 8th and it's now the 9th, I think.
Oh, was it? I thought it was the 1st and now it pushed back a week. All right, okay, I've totally got that wrong then.
I might be wrong.
Anyway.
I'll double check.
No, you're right, Jimmy. You're right, I'm wrong. So I can't go to that game because I'm on holiday. I'm on holiday for the Birmingham game. It's the day I fly back. You've then, the 22nd, I'm at a referee's training camp, which is Swansea, I think. But the week after's Cardiff, so I'm going to try and get to Cardiff. And then I'm in Glasgow for a week with work. Yeah, I'm struggling. I think me and Jord were discussing it, and I think me and Jord worked out it's probably the last week of September, the first week of October before I can get to a game. And then there's a potential that as of mid-Jan to mid-Feb, that's me gone for 6 months. So
6 months.
6 months, yeah. Back to the same place I was last year.
Bloody hell. So, Dini's just hit the bar, by the way.
Yeah, I've just seen that.
So it's a lovely strike from distance that dips just before.
I think he's got that covered, though,
I think he's probably got it covered. Yeah, it is the top of the bar.
It's a good effort, that.
It is a really good effort.
He has got
Dini. Maury says, who is Steve McLaren? Laughing because he's laughing at the comment of who is Steve McLaren. Hang on. Why is that not working? There we go. They do, Jimmy, and it's nice. Dave Morwood talking about them zooming in on the ladies at the World Cup. Dumpling says, mate, I started collecting 2 seasons ago, so a lot to go. It's just a way to remember my away days. I love it, mate. It's a really good thing to do.
Yes. I'm getting your frustration with it then, mate.
Jack, you're taking the mick with Steve McLaren. He managed Jamaica. That's not what... I mean, it is recently what he's known for, but...
Yeah, but no. Freaking Wally with the brolly.
Yeah, Wally with the brolly. Chuffing LI. Managed Jamaica, man. No idea, Jamie.
He's having your eyes out.
I'm going to Google him, he says.
Nah, Jack, you're on a wind-up, pal.
Come on, Jack.
I've been trying to get Jack on a watch-along, by the way. I did.
Have you?
Yeah, I've been trying to get him on a watch-along for a few weeks. All through the World Cup, but he was my first protocol for every game.
Oh, yeah, you said, actually. You told me you were trying to get him on.
Yeah, but obviously with the little in and that, it's hard for him. And I get it, by the way, Jack. That's not me having a dig. I just wanted to... me and Jack talk a lot about refereeing, a lot on the groups. and I really wanted to get him on screen.
Oh, Dembele into the box. He went down again. He wants a pen. There's no chance he's getting a pen for that.
Referee was in a good position.
Yeah, he will. And here come Morocco on the break. Can they do something now? A goal now would be beautiful for them. We're 3 minutes into 5 added on.
I think they'll be happy with a shot, won't they?
I know. We've had a shot.
Sounds like Sheffield United when they say it.
Don't.
I like that we can now laugh about it because Jesus.
You have to do, mate. You have to, otherwise.
Freaking hell. 11 months ago, we definitely was not.
Come on, then. What can you do, Morocco here?
Oh.
Handball?
Ooh.
Were it?
Yeah, I think it was, but...
So it's a free kick close to goal for the Moroccans. I'm not sure about that.
Yeah, he's making his body.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Sorry, I didn't see that it hit the raised arm. I thought it just hit the bicep, the left bicep, but it don't.
Good decision.
Okay.
This is a chance,
This is a chance. Hakimi stands over it. Hakimi of Paris Saint-Germain. Surely he's going to be the boy to take it. It's either him or Diaz. It's Hakimi. Shot, and it's awful. He goes for the near post, and it's about 2 foot wider than the near post.
Read the room, mate. You've not had a shot on target or a proper shot the whole game.
It's about 2 meters wide at near post, and that is that. Just called it bang on 50 minutes.
Hey, Morocco will be happy. They'll be happy aside.
They'll be happy with scoreline, won't they? They'll be very happy with scoreline. Maybe look, as Sheffield United fans, we've seen Chris Wilder do this in years gone by. If we're up against a tough team, he will try and get to half-time goalless and then change the way we play in the second half. We'll see if Morocco come out any different. Yeah, we'll wait and see. I love what a banger that is, by the way. Life is a highway. Let's have a look. Where were we in the comments?
Loads of views, hasn't it? It's got loads of... Spotify's gone through the roof.
Oh, I'm sure. I'm sure it has.
I'm pretty sure that's what somebody was saying.
James says Coleman has played on average 8 games over the last 3 seasons. Might as well have kept me if we signed Coleman. The man who tried to talk Dutch says, "Oh yeah, yeah, that was it when we were at FC Twente or whatever it was called. We have this." Jamie will probably know more about like Joey Barton doing it for Marseille, but Steve McLaren started that, I think, for like adopting a language. It was so embarrassing. Jack says, he says when we talk about a lot about refs, it's more Gaz giving my head a wobble when I say it's never a red. Rothwell versus Borough, for example.
Yeah, I do. Yeah, that is a big one. He
didn't think that were a red.
Yeah, at first he came around to my way of thinking.
But yeah, I appreciate being asked. Gutted I couldn't get on one.
Yeah,
no worries, mate. We'll sort that out, I'm sure, in future. By the way, the other keepers I didn't recognise on Proper Football Tenable were Friedel and Schwarzer. Who are they?
Brad Filio's played one of them. In fact...
Well, that's what we're doing, guys. We're doing the top 10 clean sheets in Premier League history.
Oh,
so these are proper. These are proper goalkeepers. These. Spoiler: Peter Schmeichel's not on the list.
I don't think he played that many games in the Premier League when you think about it in the grand scheme of things.
It's from '92.
Yeah, so about 99, and that was it. 7 years.
Yeah, but that's loads of games for Man United.
But you look at Brad Friedel, for example. I'm pretty sure he had like a 15 to 20 year career in the Premier League.
Yeah. Friedel were always on the list.
Yeah.
But Brad Friedel, Jamie played predominantly for Blackburn, but did play for other clubs as well. And just a really good, really solid American Premier League goalkeeper. Schwarzer was Australian, I believe.
Yes, he was.
And originally came to the UK at Bradford City when my dad was scout there. And then Borough took him from Bradford. And yeah, he had a very good career in the Premier League as well. What a shot, says Jack. I know it were rubbish, that weren't it? Imagine Gus with that chance. What a waste.
Oh, yeah.
Mr. V wants Mrs. Dunn live on the internet. There you go.
I've got more chance of platting something that I won't say.
Maury says, I remember when David Moyes, when he did it for real sausage and mash. Uno, dos, tres, cuatro, irrelevante. Yeah, he went over to Spain, didn't he? Sociedad, I think, and actually learnt the language. Joey Barton at Marseille and Moyes at Española elite. We've trained dos, tres times. Oh, yeah, he did say that in a presser, didn't he, I think?
I have to admit, I lived in Germany for 10 years, and I know loads of words in German, but I couldn't talk sentences, so that'd probably be me.
Yeah, possibly.
I'm so bad. I'm beer bitter.
We'll get you doing that after a few red wines next time we're out.
Yeah,
I even died on my sword when Bamford got sent off. Never a dive until Gaz sorted me out, says Jack. Yeah, we've sometimes got blade tinted glasses on, I understand that, but you have to try and separate yourself from the shirt and look at what the action is, really. Bamford's always been a bit of a cheeky swine for buying fouls and free kicks and things like that.
I think it was 3 weeks before. Was it 3 weeks, 2 weeks, 3 weeks before
I'm listening to you, Gaz. I'm just going to shut this door because
I think it was 2 or maybe 3 weeks it was before I looked back at the disallowed playoff goal because I couldn't look at it because I had a biased opinion on it. So it took me a while to look back at that, to be honest. Yeah. So yeah, I sit there on the ground sometimes and I'm like, yeah, just take a second, Gaz. Take a breath.
The thing is, you're a fan just as much as anybody else, aren't you? Just because you know their job better than vast majority of us, it don't mean you're not going to have an opinion on what they're doing, and you get caught up in the emotion of the game as well. So I don't think people would not forgive you for getting a little bit OTT at times. I certainly do. I certainly do, mate.
Ask Lee when I sat behind Lee on the cot last season how bad I was. Ask Lee, Lee'll tell you.
If he's still here, he can tell me in comments, actually. France have been on top, but it was a really bad penalty. Yeah, it was, Sam. Penalty were really, really poor. I'll tell you what, to dive in like that on Kylian Mbappe when he's going away from goal, I just think he's absolutely ludicrous in the first instance. So, but anyway, should never have been disallowed, Gaz, says Jack.
I'm sorry, Jack, but it should have.
What's he on about?
Playoff final goal.
I don't know if I can agree with you on that.
Yeah, you don't have to agree.
I know. I'd rather fly in the face of facts and go on my emotion with that one, if that's okay. Yeah, I can't even have that conversation. I don't think I'm not ready for it. I'm not.
That was geez, what was that now? That's a long time ago now. That's 14 months ago, Jimmy.
Yeah, but look how it still resonates.
Joshua, that's not the one I resonate with most.
Don't say that, Gaz.
It's the Chris Wilder freaking sacking that I can't deal with.
Oh, no.
That's the one I can't go.
No.
I'm like you with that playoff final goal. That's me with Wilder getting sacked. I can get my head around the playoff goal. I can't get my head around the Wilder sacking. I don't get it. I don't get it. And then did I hear somewhere about lack of interview?
Lack of interview?
Yeah, for Sayers. Did I read that somewhere? Might be wrong. But yeah, I can't.
It's in like he was appointed with no interview.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you definitely did hear that.
Yeah, and I'm like, come on. I should have tried that myself. You should have had a go, Jimmy. You've been my job, your assistant. Yeah. You should have tried it. Yeah,
I'm up for that, mate. I'm up for that. Don't mind that at all.
Yeah, I don't mind that.
James says, I lived in Germany when my dad was in the forces. We lived in Hanover for about 3 years.
I lived 20 minutes outside Hanover for about 6.
Wow.
A place called Bad Fallingbostel. And I used to play for Germania Valsroda. I used to play for.
Oh, nice. So will there be stations near Hanover then, I assume? Is that like a regular place that people get posted to?
Yeah, it used to be. We closed Germany over 10 years ago. I left in 2015. I left and they closed it about a year later. That's why I never went back because I was on a course for 18 months. So,
right, okay.
The two young'uns Chloe and Reese were both born out there. Both born in Hanover as well.
Really?
Yeah, both born in Hanover. No, in Valsroda, which is just outside Hanover.
Jack says, what a day out that was, though, guys. Loved that coach ride down and nearly got decked by the Sunderland fans. I ended up in their pub. Yeah, it was a good day, mate. It was a good day. Lee mentioned it today. Allegedly, Sayers had no interview.
I knew it.
No comment. Jamie Dumpling says, by the way, when, not if, England get to the final, with me agreeing to do a half-time show, how's that going to work? Because I'm likely going to be off my head. Can I send a pre-recorded video that StreamYard will be able to show? Yes, mate. I'm not entirely sure we'll get the final covered because I'm away, and all lads will want to be enjoying the game rather than covering the game, and I think it's a lot to ask somebody to do. So, if Jamie, if you want to send me a halftime show video, I will make sure it gets on screen. Don't you worry about that. It won't be at halftime in the World Cup, but I'll get it on screen. Don't you worry. David says, serves himself right. Stop the stuttering rubbish. David, we're a family channel.
Stop the stuttering rubbish of
the penalties.
Oh.
Mbappe's stutter.
Yeah, got you. Yeah, sorry, my bad. When's the final? Next Sunday, isn't it? 19th.
Yeah.
I'll speak to Zero Alpha and see what she says.
Yellow card, inappropriate language. Absolutely right.
Jack the new Ian.
Yeah, Jack went to VAR with that. Yeah, that's fair enough. Fair enough, my mate.
Yeah, they didn't look for long on that one.
Say again?
Didn't look for long on that one, though.
No, that's true. They decided straight away, didn't they?
Yeah,
they knew what was happening.
Yeah. I think my 3-0's probably gone out the window here. You know?
I think it probably has, mate. I think my 3-2's definitely out the window.
Oh, yeah, your 3-2's out the window. I can't see Morocco scoring at the moment.
No, I know, me neither. I haven't even had 2 shots. Never mind 2 goals or two shots on target.
Yeah. So it's 2200 hours here, right? And it's still 26 degrees outside.
It's crazy, mate.
I need to check my thermostat. I'm just checking. I'm not going anywhere.
Absolutely crackers it is. It's too hot. It's a beautiful day. What a game Bono's had, by the way.
Yeah. 35.5 in my kitchen.
Ludicrous.
Yeah, it's freaking hot down here.
Ludicrous.
It's like this till next Wednesday. Down here, anyway. Oh, so what is it? We've got... Today's been 33, it says. Tomorrow's 34, Saturday 33, Sunday 31, Monday 30, Tuesday 31, Wednesday 31.
You're right, we do moan about it too much, but when you can't sleep, it's a chuffing nightmare.
I know.
Absolutely awful.
My sleep's definitely gone out the window.
Where the sleep has no name.
Who's that now?
I need to upload the transfer tracker as a podcast as well, so that'll be available on Spotify.
I listen a hell of a lot on Spotify, by the way.
Yeah,
hell of a lot.
Oh, good.
Normally when I'm in the gym, to be honest with you, it's what usually.
And your motivation in the gym.
I need it because I'm so lackluster sometimes with it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I can be. It's like Monday. No, in fact, I'll use yesterday's example. I knew I couldn't. Normally, I do fizz in work time because I'm lucky in that way with the job.
Yeah.
Between 8:30 and 10 o'clock. And Wednesdays, we don't do it. But because I missed fizz on Monday, I missed the PT session on Monday because I had a meeting. I said, right, Wednesday, I'm going to do it.
Yeah.
And I didn't because I knew I didn't have to. So you have to guess what? Gaz didn't do it. So I didn't do any. I walked yesterday, but that was it. I've now started walking. That's the big thing. So I'll eat my tea.
Yeah.
And then within 5-10 minutes, I'm out the door doing at least a half an hour walk.
Oh, nice.
So it's good for you. So I've done.
Yeah, that is good.
I've done with my run as well today. I've done 19,000 steps today.
Bloody hell. You're doing really well, mate. Really well.
I needed to because I was bloody overweight.
So we've got like a side fitness group for those that aren't aware in the Ramble chat that me and Gaz are a part of. And he posts regular updates in there, and you're just smashing it, mate. You're doing so well.
No, thank you. No, it's good. I enjoy it, and we all motivate each other. That's the thing.
Yeah, it is. It's good.
I think I saw Rich had done really well as well.
Yeah, Rich has lost some weight. Not that he really needed to, but he's happy with his progress, isn't he? So
yeah, Blade Runner's just freaking off the chart. I'm telling you, I hope when I'm his age, I can still run as fast as
Dave Blade Runner is an absolute machine. Yeah, he is. So yeah, long may it continue. Love the fact that everybody supports each other in there.
Yeah, it's class. It's absolute class.
It's really good.
Well, I've got the good glass tonight as well, but I don't know if you can see it.
Oh, I'm Premier League.
Yeah, you can see it. Yeah, we are Premier League. Yeah, nice. My freaking dreams.
Yeah, it'd be an antique that soon, mate.
Yeah, I don't think there's one with a Sheffield Wednesday badge on anywhere though.
Yeah, that's true. That's very true. Jack says, who do you think our standout player will be this season with the current ones we already have? Ollie Arblaster.
I'll pick somebody else because I was going to go Ollie as well. Because from what I saw of the highlights and what I heard about him in the game the other day, he was absolutely top notch. I will still go Gus. I will go Gus.
Oh, that's a big call. You're desperate for him to stay, aren't you?
Yeah, I really am. Really am. I just think you can't buy, even if it's a 20-minute thing with him, you can't buy that. We definitely can't buy that.
Yeah,
we can't buy that. Can't. So you know what? And I know it might. What'd you say, Jimmy? We sell him for 8 million if we sell him now.
I think we'll probably be lucky, to be honest with you. Yeah,
all right, so 6 million, right? So, and he's got. Is this his last season's contract this season?
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
So if we sell Gus, we're probably going to have to loan somebody for a fee to cover it, or we're going to have to go out and buy somebody, which is probably going to cost us more than 6 million. So you know what? If we can afford to take the hit, take the hit.
Yeah, I think that's. I'm leaning that way. That's a little bit more likely, to be honest. Now, Jamie Dumpling says it's 10 p.m. and I feel like I'm in a sauna. How? It must also be like the temp of Satan's backside with how hot the hot Ramble HQ must get. Mate, it's incredible. I've got 2 big lights on me here. It's a really closed space. I've got TV on. I've got loads of, obviously, electricals on, which makes it hotter. I've got this thing, which you'd think would help, but it actually just blows hot air at me. So, yeah, yeah. You're lucky I've got a shirt on, to be honest, but I wouldn't do that to anybody. I don't want to. I'm trying to gain subs rather than lose them. England game has been shown on Fanzone. It's been shown on a fan zone in Devonshire Green on Saturday. Interesting. Evening, gents, says Dan. You're confident for Blades next season? Fingers crossed Morocco pull off an upset. I'm reserving judgment, but I'm always quite optimistic at this stage of the season because there's so much that can hopefully happen. So ask me again in 3 or 4 weeks and I'll give you a more informed decision when I know what transfer business has been like, Dan. And yeah, fingers crossed for Morocco. Wouldn't mind that at all if Morocco got through, but they're going to have to really up their game if they do. Lovely and cool now, lads. Cornish AC on well. Windows are open. Yeah, fair dues, mate. I've really fell off on the gym at the minute. I want to build muscle, but my eating is a nightmare, says Jack. I really do need to sort my lifestyle out, though, because I can't even run or squat without my back and knee hurting. Arblaster looks really good. Really looking forward to seeing him. We should just keep Gus because we can't replace him. Jamie says YouTube themselves just gave me a free membership, so don't mind if I do. Think you should still get a bit for it, Jim, so everyone's a winner. YouTube gave you a free membership. All right, okay. Nice. I'm just... It doesn't always pull through on here if people gift memberships. It pulls through on the YouTube feed, which I'm having a look at. I can't see anybody gifting anything. So I don't know what's happened there, Jamie, but yeah, fair play to you, pal. I can see that you're highlighted now as being a member. I've read that one. Sam says, are we close to making any more signings? There's a lot of panic. I'd rather people not panic. Yeah, I'd probably say the same, mate. Don't panic, and we will start signing people, and more people soon.
We're still, what, 4 weeks away from the start of the season?
Yeah.
In fact, it's even further than that.
Yeah,
15th, it's 5. That's 5 weeks. 5 weeks Saturday before the season starts. That's not flat. And yeah, you want to get them in and get them in the squad and get them embedded. Yeah, I agree. But geez, we've been in a lot worse positions than this.
Absolutely, mate. Jack says, anyone going out to see the match? The England match, I assume you mean, Jack. I'm going to be doing a watch along myself and Dave the knows. He really knows.
We're up to bake, so we've chopped and changed our plans about 6 times this weekend. So
yeah.
the first one was going up to Chesterfield, watch Chesterfield, then watch the England match. We decided against that, and now we're thinking, oh, should we just go into the mess at work and watch it there? We're now going out for some sushi pre-game, and then we don't know if we're going to stay in Salisbury or just come back here and watch the game.
Nice,
I
mate.
can't be doing. We've been in a freaking pub or somewhere and get covered in freaking 6 pints of beer when England win. Just not interested.
I know.
I'm 43, not 14.
Very true. Very true. I'll see if I can swing an AC for Ramble HQ next season, says Mr. Oh, mate, unbelievable. That is the next goal, I think. Aircon for both Ramble HQ and the bedroom, because Mrs. Ramble needs to be cool. I got my pass for Chesterfield game. Looking forward to it. Great, Ray. I'm glad you're going. That'll be good. Sam says, I wasn't impressed by the signing of Donovan. He's a bit too raw for my liking. We'll have to wait and see, Sam. Wait and see. Give him a chance before you judge him.
He could be absolute class, by the way. He could be.
Okay.
Brentford.
Yeah, he could. He could, absolutely right. He could.
Brentford are no mugs.
You might need to change the name for members on here, by the way, because it's still behind the Ramble crew. About 4 rebrands old. Yeah, you're right, Jamie. Thank you for bringing that to my attention. That'll be tomorrow's job as well. Add it to tomorrow's list. Have you changed it? Oh, look at you.
Actually, I know I turned the monitor off.
Don't do that. TV pass for the game. Looking forward to it. Says Ray. I thought you meant you were going to a game. But yeah, nice one, mate. We'll be here for a watch along as well. Myself and Jord Motson. Ian, we'll be on Blade Ramble. Ian says, can't think of a worse place to be than Devonshire Green for a 10 p.m. kickoff. A lot of people would say that to Ian, to be fair. And Will the plug socket, my main hookup at the minute, what a boy. In hindsight, a Chong Curacao top wasn't my best purchase, but I have loved this World Cup. No, it wasn't your best purchase, but Will, you can do no wrong for me, my mate. You know what you've done for me tonight. What a ledge. I'll let Platinum Ramblers know about that when the time is right. I think the window closes about the 1st of September, so loads of time. Yeah, we have. And even, Gaz, we're just counting down to start at season, so there's even longer to go before it closes at window. So, yeah, we've plenty of time. Jack says he's going to be class. Oh, go on then, Morocco. Go on then. Brahim Diaz. Crosses to the far post. Oh, it's headed clear. Talbot away. He's onto his right. Unahi gets robbed. Oh, but Diaz collects it on edge of the box. It's a weak shot, and France collect. Oh,
took too long.
He's going to be class. He will go through dry spells. He's young, but I've got a good feeling about it. I think that's Donovan that Jack's talking about there. Yeah, I think there's, like Gaz says, there's certainly the potential there to be a really good player. Dan says, haha, fair play, mate. And yeah, France are just so strong. Yeah, they are. Scott says, me and Mr. V have just done a welfare check on Mr. Morwood. He's still awake and bat free. That's good to know. Good to know. Keep an eye on Mr. Morwood. He is Ramble royalty. Sam says, his weakness is that he doesn't track back as a winger. You need to be able to track back as well as being able to take on your man, and his delivery isn't the best. Sam, can I ask you an honest question? Where are you getting that information, pal? If it's either somebody else that's seen him, or you might have watched a highlight package, and I can guarantee you that will not show you the whole picture. So try not to judge him before you've seen him, and just enjoy it. Enjoy it rather than sort of judge it or worry about it. See what you think. He'll probably play at Chelsea on Saturday, so we'll see how he goes then, and people start to form their own opinions.
Agreed.
Ooh. It is.
What's he doing here?
It's George Michael in here, as ATB would say.
He is a bit George Michael, like.
A bit wham. It's a terrible joke, but it's under the blades, so we're using it.
Yeah, I do actually like things like that.
I know, so does he.
Yeah.
Well, there you go. Morocco now showing signs of life this second half, but they can't quite keep that ball in as they were trying to break. I thought we heard different. The Brentford fans said he didn't neglect his defensive duties. Yeah, so that's what I mean, Jack. So some people say different things because it's their own opinion on him. Wait while we see him ourselves, I would say. Sam says, I also worry about him when we come up against really big physical players. Is he able to handle it? The counter to that would be, are they able to keep up with him? So if he's running at a chunky defender, they won't like that. So there's all different ways you can spin it, Sam. I won't get too worried about it, mate. Just as I say, Lionel Messi's not a big physical unit, and I'd take him in United's side, to be honest.
And I counter that with Illiman.
Yeah, exactly right. Illiman and I were exactly the same. Well, not exactly the same as Messi, but yeah, you know what I mean. That's what Birmingham fans said. They said his weakness is he doesn't track back. Well, he hasn't played for Birmingham for a couple of years now either. So things may be different now. He's been playing for for Brentford, sorry. Jamie Dumpling says, seen someone say it before and couldn't agree more. Ramel, not Ronan, will either be the next not track-backy, Raksaki, or the next McAtee, no in between.
I think there's an in between.
Yeah, there is an in between, and I don't think McAtee were amazing either. So we'll see. It might be the first Donovan, and then we're all saying, can we sign him or can we get him back next season? Or
he's 19, isn't he?
Yeah, exactly. Just give him a chance.
Jesus.
Come on, lads. Donovan is class. Mellow Yellow was a top tune, as was Hurdy Gurdy, says Dave. Class. If he's that fast, Sam, they'll have to worry about him. Absolutely right. We still need more signings. I thought we were close to 2 signings. Yeah, I'm sure we have been, mate. I'm sure we have been. And it won't be long until we start. We can also do better than Dobbin, says Sam. I like Lewis Dobbin. I like Dobbin.
Don't know. We could do a lot better, yeah. But can we afford a lot better?
That's right.
And one thing I'd say about pace as well. Pace is not everything. Ollie Burke, for example.
Absolutely. Speedboat, no driver. Yeah. Ray Rightly says, let's give him a chance. Brentford fans love him. I know.
Oh, God, I love that one. Ollie Burke was just an empty DOS bag.
Yeah, mate. That's one word for him. So they've given a corner here. I thought that were a goal kick to France.
Yeah,
he certainly tried to play it out for a goal kick, but it must have obviously connected with him somewhere along the line.
He doesn't hesitate, the referee, there, to be fair. If it's not, they would have overturned it.
Because you are my lady. So a short corner, Morocco now on the edge. It's not a bad attempt to cross. Headed back. Oh,
have it.
Unbelievable. Still in air, that.
Yeah, well, might have to explain that one to Jack and Jamie.
Oh, yeah, they won't get that either, will they?
Get it.
They won't get that.
Just show their age, Jimmy.
On a separate note, and obviously we sort of descend into these conversations when games aren't always the most entertaining. What's happened to Peter Kay?
He's still touring.
I know he is. We went to see him on tour, this recent one, and I weren't impressed at all. And I love Peter Kay. I loved him. We saw him when he first did his Tour That Doesn't tour. Obviously, you follow him like Blackpool Tower and all the specials that he does. Love everything that he's done on screen. And I saw him, and he's like a shadow of himself. I don't just mean physically, but
yeah,
his delivery weren't great. I was really disappointed. So I don't know, mate. I don't know. Actually, he come Morocco, but go on.
Yeah, I think as a comedian, and I might be totally off mark, there's not many that have got longevity. As in, I'm talking like you start it when you're 25 and you're still going.
Yeah, like Billy Connolly.
Yeah, there's not many out there. You're looking. It's like I'm trying to think of some examples of that. Who was the guy with the funny voice? Joe Pasquale did it for a bit, didn't he?
Yeah.
Who's the other guy with the funny voice? I can't remember him. He used to always sweat like hell on stage.
Lee Evans.
You know what I mean?
Sam used to love him. She always used to laugh her head off him.
And honestly, I remember seeing Joe Pasquale live at Skegness, me.
Yeah.
Yeah, when I was a kid. And yeah, there's not many that, and you are talking like Billy Connolly and that have got longevity with it. And it's a tough gig, by the way. Who's the Scouse lad that's new on? I say new, he's been out a few years now.
Scouse lad?
Ginger. He popped up on I watch him all the time on freaking when I'm...
A ginger Scouse lad?
I'm pretty sure he's ginger. He's definitely a Scouser. 100% Scouser.
Oh, I know what you mean. Paul.
Yeah, Paul Smith. Is it Paul Smith?
Paul Smith. Yeah.
Yeah.
Should remember that name, really.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's good. Yeah,
and
he's
I
good.
saw his tour schedule for 26 and 27. It's insane.
Really?
Yeah, it's like they're doing like they're
Shot on
doing
target.
like 3-4 shows like back to back, week in, week out. And I'm like, there isn't
Fair play. It's graft, that.
It's graft.
Tell you what, Bono nearly dropped that as well. It was straight at him. Let's have a look then. Also, looking back now, looking back on Raksaki was a good player for us. His output was decent. When you look at his numbers, it looked decent, but never doubt the eye test. If you don't think he played well at the time, then usually you're not far wrong. Maury says, I'm a bit older than Jack. I remember Peter Kay's adverts. Have it and Top Bomber. Yes, mate. Yes. Jamie Dumpling says, saw Peter Kay not too long ago and thought it was brilliant. Bit too young to understand the jokes, but was still good. Thing is, Jamie, the jokes that he was saying this time, and it's a really good chance for Mbappe and it's over the bar.
Potential offside, though.
The jokes that he was saying this time, Jamie, were like rehashes of his old jokes. So it wasn't like super fresh material. It was offside anyway.
Yeah, I thought so.
So yeah, if you hadn't seen, I'm not saying to a new viewer it wouldn't be an entertaining show, because I'm sure it would be. But from the expectation that Peter Kay has built up, he was incredible when he first, like the first 5 years that he were on the scene, he were brilliant. Peter Kay says, Jack, yes, Peter Kay. I actually know Peter Kay. You make a good therapist, says Ian. I don't know who you're talking to, pal. Same, Jim, says Scott. I went to see him in February. Was disappointed too. It was all gimmicks and not that funny. Yep. Aid says Peter Kay hasn't been himself since he battled leukemia. That was the rumour, wasn't it? Is that actually what's happened? I'm not sure. One of the best comedians I came across was Sean Locke when he did 8 out of 10 Cats, and especially Carrot in the Box.
Yeah,
rest in peace. Yeah, absolutely right, mate. He was very funny, Sean Locke. Did he play in Paddy and Max? Well, it's Max and Paddy, and yes, he was Max in Max and Paddy. So you'll know him. If you know him from Max and Paddy, Jack, you have to watch Phoenix Nights.
Yeah,
you have to watch Phoenix Nights. And I really enjoyed Car Share as well.
Car Share
was brilliant.
Was good. Yeah, Car Share was funny.
So I would recommend those to you, pal. Jamie says, my mum and stepdad went to see Paul Smith. They said when he's talking with audiences, he's brilliant, but when he's just doing his own bits, it was that bad. There were loads that walked out. Interesting.
That makes sense, because I have only ever seen clips of him
having a go at the audience. Yeah.
I can see that.
Jamie says, anyone seen Chubby Brown before? I've seen bits of him, just so vulgar. My granddad used to absolutely love Chubby Brown, and that got my little brother into it. And he were like, when he were way too young to be watching it, used to absolutely crease himself and then walk around saying all swear words. I've never really been that into it, to be fair. No. Phoenix Nights and Max and Paddy are still great to watch. Yes, they are. Yes, they are. I still laugh at misheard lyrics. Me too. The hot dogs go on. Yeah, there's so many really good ones. Yeah, that is a really funny. Yeah, so good. Mum, I've dropped my biscuit in my brew. Yeah, love that as well, Will. Phoenix Nights is brilliant, he says. Bertrand Traore is out of contract and he's a left winger. Was at Sunderland last season and part of the promotion squad. Danny, why are you talking about football? What are you doing that for? But yeah, well,
it's not a football channel, this.
I don't know what's that all about. Aid says Lee Evans gave a good show. Shame he retired, but his manager passed away before his final tour started. All right. I knew he'd retired early. I didn't know why. I thought it were personal reasons, but you never assumed, do you, really? I'll give him a watch. Honestly, Jack, you will not regret it. If we're talking about comedies or comedy series that you haven't watched, it might not be your type of humour, and it might be a little bit old hat now, but I would always say The Office, UK version, if you haven't seen it.
UK only.
And Alan Partridge. I'm Alan Partridge is where I would probably start a newbie on He's a failed TV, it's a character of a failed TV presenter who's trying to rebuild his life in the radio, and it's just absolutely brilliant. But it's an acquired taste, but if you can get into it, it's brilliant. I'll give him a watch. I used to love watching the Three Amigos.
That's a
Goal!
Mbappe.
There's me talking about Three Amigos, and then Mbappe puts it in the top corner.
Yeah, I'll go watch it back now.
I'll tell you what, that is why he is a top player, isn't it?
Yeah.
Moroccans are complaining about it.
Oh,
no,
they won't come back to that. God, they've had so many opportunities to clear their lines. Oh, what a goal! They've had so many opportunities to clear their lines over there, Morocco. I think it'll be okay. There is a handball. I'll rephrase that. It's a potential handball in the build-up, but it's not a handball for me. It bounces off the player onto his arm, so therefore not a handball for me. But there's about 7 opportunities for him to clear the ball after that.
Oh, I tell you what, that's a lovely finish from Mbappe. He's on the left-hand side of the box, on the edge of the box. He just curls it. It's not even much of a curl on it, to be honest.
No.
He just pops it in the top corner. Or it sort of ends up in the middle of the goal, but it just there's no chance keepers getting to it. It's completely out of keeper's reach. Great goal. As expected, really, from Kylian.
They've done well to keep it like this for 60 minutes, to be fair.
Yeah, they have. And it's fair. The way the game's gone, it's a fair scoreline. But you just wonder now whether Morocco can come back from it. Never seen Phoenix Knights or Max and Paddy. They're on the list, by the way, to watch. But I do know a couple of bits, one especially well. I'm getting the word. Yeah, we're not going to finish that sentence. Blackadder or Monty Python are the best comedic series.
I like Blackadder.
They were a touch early for me. But yeah, I can respect the comedy. And Fawlty Towers is another one that was slightly too early for me.
Oh no, I love Fawlty Towers. But there's only one series, isn't there, of Fawlty Towers?
Yeah, crackers that, innit?
Yeah, one series and that's it.
Only Fools is obviously an absolute go-to.
Yeah.
The problem with Phoenix Knights and Max and Paddy is you need to get their references. I'll have to go back and watch, to be fair. Best Peter Kay video I watched was the wedding one when he was going through all the family, says Aidan.
Yeah. The best John Smith's one was when they went out as a couple and they were going through your freebie pass.
Yeah.
And it goes, Dawn next door. And everyone's face just drops. Everyone expected to go Michelle Pfeiffer. Nah, Dawn next door.
Yeah. Who you had a pass to get with, basically.
Yeah.
And he went for Dawn next door. Nice.
Went down like a lead balloon.
Red Dwarf was and is great. I think it's aged pretty poorly, but I used to love Red Dwarf. Loved it.
Love watching it. I agree with you, Tim.
I used to laugh at Bo Selector, says Maury, so did I. That were a bit daft, though, innit? When Keith Lemon was funny. Manuel was class from Fawlty Towers.
Yeah.
Okay. Bernard Manning was my favourite, says Danny. Love watching Only Fools and Horses with my dad when I was younger. Cheers, Dave. And still never seen Red Dwarf. Red Dwarf was the best, says Dawn. Fast Show was a classic. That's not a bad shout, Fast Show. Evening Lads, says Holly from the Dwarf. Speaking of Red Dwarf.
Yeah.
Aid says Rowan Atkinson can make you laugh without saying a word. Absolutely can. Mr. Bean is proof of that. That's a level of comedian others wish to reach. Absolutely. Yeah, Rowan Atkinson. Genius.
Yeah.
I like the wedding dance one. Annie, I'm not your daddy. Shabba.
Oh, God. Oh, behave. Get up. And stop going down over your face. Absolutely freaking behave. That's a yellow card. That one. The first one's a yellow card, 100% on Mbappe. But stop rallying around and screaming like you're a little... Oh, yeah, I'm not even going there. I'm going to stop myself there. It winds me up. I wish I could get a paintball gun and start shooting some footballers, mate, and just see what they react when they actually are hurt. I just want to see if
paint gun, you said, didn't you? Paintball gun, yeah.
Yeah, I did say actual gun. Jeez, I'm not that bad.
I was going to say, for anybody that just caught half of that sentence.
Yeah, don't clip that and mess with it, please. Gaz says he's going to go around shooting footballers.
Oh, dearie me. I loved Charlie Williams, says Dawn. Don't know Charlie Williams. Is he the... Is he one of the lads in the Fast Show?
Not sure.
It's mental to think Mr. Bean's original show only had one season. Did it?
Nah. Nah.
That doesn't seem... I'm sure you are right, Jamie. You wouldn't have said it if it's not.
How many Mr. Bean series were there?
Carry On films were class, says... Maury, how old are you? Maury looks 30-year-old.
It was only 15 episodes.
And Mr. Bean?
Yeah, 15 episodes from January 1990 to December 95.
Wow. You know they're class, don't you, when you think there's so many more than there actually are. Old Top Gears were elite, says Jamie Dumpling. Showed them to Mrs. Dumpling and got her hooked. Was stunned, though, by the... imagine waking up and remembering you're Mexican with her best mate being Mexican too. Yeah. Top Gear, when the three boys, the three original lads were presenting it.
On the BBC.
Absolutely brilliant. Yeah, on the BBC. What a goal!
Game over.
What a goal. Dembele, inside and outside he goes. Puts it into the bottom right corner. And that is that. That is that, and they deserve it. They deserve it.
Maybe my 3-0 is on.
What a finish. What a finish. Getting shot on the backside by a paintball gun is a unique pain. Do you know what? That finger there, right, for 10 years was... Infected is the wrong word, but it had been killed off, that nail, and it's my ring finger, so my wife needed it in wedding pictures and all sorts. But on my stag do, my brother-in-law shot me with a paintball gun, because we were paintballing. What a finish that is. Keeper gets an hand to it, but can't do anything about it. It's outside at box, low, hard. Yeah. But yeah, killed it for 10 years plus. I tried loads of stuff to try and remedy it, and finally we got something sorted from doctors. But yeah, so there you go. Paintball injuries are not for the faint-hearted. Maurice says,
"I'm the funny bone once with one from point blank range
mate.
On the funny." Oh, I thought I'd actually been shot. I went down like Mbappe did about 10 minutes ago.
I'm 32, says Maury, and Aid says, I watch Carry On films with the family, and I'm 29. There you go. I still watch Bottom from time to time, says Will. Bottom was class.
Well, she used to like Bottom. She used to watch that with her dad.
Oh, I saw Bottom live a couple of times. So good. So funny. It was just stupid humour that me and my brother were into at that time. And my dad liked it as well, to be fair. Get in, says Dave Morwood. 2-0. It's crazy. Only 18. It's crazy there's only 18 episodes of Bottom.
Wow.
Really?
Really? That's a couple of shockers as well.
What? And you think of like the modern day comedies. I mean, I know it's American, but like The Big Bang Theory did like 12 series, and they'll be over 100 episodes. To think that classics like Fawlty Towers, one series, Mr. Bean, 15 episodes. I know Bottom's probably not in the same level, but 18 episodes. Crazy. Absolutely crazy that. I think that probably doesn't include the specials, but France have been good value for a 2-0 lead. Yes, they have, Sam. I think that's fair. Charlie Williams was a comedian who played football for Barnsley and Doncaster, I think in the 60s. Good knowledge, James. Good knowledge. Getting hit point blank with a squash ball smarts. Yeah, I bet it does, Scott.
Yes, it does.
I bet it does.
Read, mate.
Up to date when I know, but Brassic is hilarious. I've heard Brassic's really good. I've not tried it yet.
I watched the first couple of seasons and I've not watched it since.
Still Game is a great comedy too, says Will.
Still Game, yeah. That was... Can't remember her name. I know which one you're about.
You're not... Are you sure it's not Game On you're talking about?
Oh, no, yes. I'm talking about Game On.
Sam Janus, yeah.
I remember Sam
Just
Janus.
a moment of appreciation for Sam Janus in Game On, please.
Yeah.
Absolutely incredible. I know you can't, Gaz, because your lovely wife is there, but I'm gonna have a moment.
She's gone to bed. She's on a 0-4, so she's in bed.
Oh, nice. Blackadder's cast is ridiculous. Yet none of them is listed as a comedian, including Rowan Atkinson.
That is true, actually.
That is ridiculous.
Yeah, that's true.
We are on the second hydration break, so just about to go into the fourth quarter.
I've got a cunning plan.
I have a cunning plan. Yeah, Baldrick, that wasn't it? Best Top Gear episodes were the specials. Prove me wrong. No, I agree with you. Honourable mention for the... I went on the internet this week and I found this. Proceeds to show you something you can't even show after the watershed. Jamie, you've binged that quite strongly, haven't you? Looking at the thing that you're quoting. Only 13 episodes of the Young Ones. Yeah. Watched a bit of Young Ones as well. Peep Show, I never got into. My brother bought me a box set of Peep Show and I just could not get into it at all. Dave Morwood says Brassic is brilliant. Watched them all. Brassic's the one with Michelle Keegan in it, isn't it?
Yes.
I should definitely give that a go. Definitely. Less of a comedy, but Luther is one of the best shows I've ever watched. And even though there were 5 seasons, there must have only been about 20 episodes max in total. Luther is one that Mrs. Ramble loves, and it is purely for Idris Elba, I'm pretty sure. But yeah, she's a big fan of Luther. And it's not...
Suits is one of the best programs I've watched. I love Suits, yeah. Watch Suits. Suits is good.
I'd love Suits at Sheffield United.
Yeah.
Big Suits.
Yeah, Suits is good. I'm trying to think what else there is that I've watched recently that's good. The Gentleman's good, and there's a new season coming out in September. That's good.
All right.
I don't really watch much. I was having this conversation with Steph. I literally watch YouTube now and live sport. Don't watch anything else.
Me too.
I can't remember the last time I actually sat down and watched a TV series, a film, other than if I go to the cinema. Nothing.
Sam watches a lot of Netflix, but she'll watch stuff before I get a chance to see it, so she just binges it without me.
So I binge. But my problem is if I binge something on Netflix, or you used to, I'd want to watch the whole thing, and I'd be up till 4 a.m. watching it.
Yeah, I'm a bit of a binge watcher like that, to be fair.
It's like House of Dragons. I've literally watched the first season, and I've not watched the next 2. And I really like it. It's a great program.
Suits is very good, says Jack, and Suits definitely, says Rich. Absolutely right. Jamie Dumpling says, In-Betweeners was class. Can confirm it's still fully accurate to what modern schools are like. In-Betweeners is one of the best modern comedies. In fact, probably the best modern comedy I've seen in years and years. I love Car Share. I've got a real soft spot for Car Share. And I like stuff like This Time with Alan Partridge. But In-Betweeners is brilliant. Yeah. Absolutely brilliant. Because we all knew lads like that.
Yeah, you can relate, can't you?
Yeah, really, of course you can, yeah.
You can really relate.
Breaking Bad was brilliant. Not done Better Call Saul yet, though. Yeah, I'm exactly the same position, Jamie. Oh, a sliced clearance, and it's out for a corner to Morocco. Dutton Ranch and Yellowstone is the favourite at the minute. Yeah, I know. Con's watched it. Connor's done... Connor, who I do proper football with, has done Yellowstone and says, get past the first couple of episodes and then you're hooked. Because I sat down for the first one and I just could not get into it at all. And they were like, you need to see it out because it's really worthwhile.
It looks good.
Corner from Morocco, outswinger from the right-hand side. Left arm in the air. It's deep and it's all the way to the far side. And then, are they going to even keep it in? Nope, it's out for a throw. Really poor. Really poor. This is the World Cup quarter-final. What are you doing? Yeah. Gentlemen, is that the one with Vinnie Jones in it?
Says, yes, it is.
There, Morwood.
Yes, it is.
Rich Carrington trying to ring me while I'm on screen.
You know why? You know why don't you? The lads
because they're out, yeah.
I was good. I was trying to get up.
Jack says, The Last Kingdom is very good. Got paid one summer to watch all Breaking Bad. Game of Thrones was good. I've not done Game of Thrones.
Yeah. You got paid to watch TV?
Got paid to watch Breaking Bad?
Freaking hell. Give me that point of contact.
I watched the Kevin Sinfield and Rob Burrow documentaries. Other than that, it's YouTube and sports, says Ed.
I would like to watch that, actually.
In-Betweeners, love football, hate Burnley. Yeah, absolutely. I have to watch TV with the wife Bet you two haven't watched Madame Blanc, Harry Wilde, Whitstable Pearl, etc. You're right, Scott. You're right, I haven't. Jamie says,
anyway.
If
she
you've not
watches what I watch.
Does she?
She'll watch EastEnders, but she watches that when I'm not around, i.e. when she finishes work and she's got an afternoon, she'll watch it then. She will watch YouTube, so we'll watch Vegas stuff. We watch you, obviously, in all the rambles, and anything Sheffield United. So
yeah, nice. If you've not seen Utopia, by the way, Channel 4, unbelievable how good it was, and they refused to do a finale to sacrifice for the show Misfits. Can't go wrong with Guy Ritchie. Also on Rich Carrington, had a call off Thom asking me what Rich's address was, as he couldn't remember and needed a taxi home. Oh my word. Oh my word. Gentlemen and Mobland.
That long.
I know. Some aren't as hardcore as us, Gaz. What can I say?
Yeah, that is true, mate.
Or they've just gone ridiculous, which could also be the case. Gentlemen and Mobland are back in September.
Yes, they are.
Basically, one of the lads I supported only got along with me, so it was my job to entertain him, so we watched Breaking Bad, but you charged him for it. Jack. What kind of a mate charges another mate to spend time with them? Rich says, my wife last night watched How to Kill a Husband on Netflix. Oh.
Strong.
Yeah. Have you got life insurance, Rich? You might want to look into that. I need to get out with yous one time. Jack, I'm not with them.
Yeah,
I sometimes, I always
to.
get, or I regularly get an invite, which I appreciate, but you know what I'm like. I'm over this side anyway. It's an open invite to Platinum Ramblers. If we're ever doing anything or going out anywhere, then it's any Ramblers are welcome, to be fair. So,
we have some good time.
Yeah, it's good, isn't it? It's just some of us are scattered everywhere. I include myself in that. I'm over in Wakey, aren't I? So apparently FA appealed the Kwanzaa red card because the correct process was not followed. The ref was shown the still image first when FIFA's protocol says it should be the real-time replay first. Interesting.
Is that FIFA's protocol? When I was doing the training, it definitely wasn't our protocol.
And Mbappe's getting subbed off, and he's getting a standing ovation.
Yeah, I think you'd want to see both, by the way, Ian, for definite. I always say, show me the point of contact, and then I want to see it in full speed because I want to see the impact of that contact, because you can look at a lot of images and you can see that maybe that studies up and it is touching the leg, but it might be a glancing blow. You might miss him. You might miss him or her. And you want to see the speed, the intensity, and everything that comes in it, because that's part of the criteria for serious foul play. I'm going to try and look into that because I want to know if that is the case.
Oh, good. Dave says, "Run, Rich, run now." And Luke says, "Prepare your own meals." Aid says, "We should all follow Jack's example. Come on, Jim Bob, pay us all £5 to watch the watch-along." Yeah, of course, no problem. Jack says, "No, my company paid me for it. He's not my mate. It was just one we looked after." Oh, okay, got you. Right, that's not a bad gig. In fact, I can't tell this story on stream actually because it's quite crude. But next time we're in a forum with the Platinum Ramblers or any of the Ramblers, let me know. Remind me to tell you a story about something I got paid to watch, and then I'll tell you. Honestly, yeah. It's
you
nice.
Not sold that very well, Jimmy.
I know. No, honestly, you would not believe it. I have got a winning. I Tommy Topper everybody for this. It's nice knowing you guys, says Rich. Yeah, it's been nice knowing you too, Rich. Thank you for all your support over the years. You've been a good lad, and I'll make sure you get a good send off, pal.
Yeah. Full service, mate.
That's what the US fans for. There's a joke, in my opinion. It's a red. It shouldn't matter how you are shown it, and they did show the full incident. Sounds right dodgy, that, Jim. It was a bit dodgy, to be honest, and I'll tell you when I see you next.
Yeah, it
were dodgy, but it were good.
The biggest problem with that England red card was, in my opinion, the referee was far too far away. Well, I did a little video on it, and he was about 30 yards away from that challenge when that comes in. And then, in my opinion, if you're a referee and you realise you're out of position and you're not close enough to make a decision, you sprint your backside off to get there. So when everyone looks at you, straight across the way, go. Everyone looks at you, you are there, and and you are in a credible position, whether you weren't at the impact of the challenge or not. And he doesn't even bother. And doesn't even give a foul for a straight red card. It's atrocious.
It's going to be a corner to France.
Not that I'm saying on the fence, by the way.
Jimmy, says Dave. Yeah, I know. It's a good one. It's a good tale.
I wonder if I'm going to get this 3-0. Ooh, Jesus. That was nearly there. Nearly there.
It was lucky VAR bailed him out because he originally said it was clean, says Jack.
Yeah, exactly, Jack.
That's true.
That is my point. I would be disappointed if I'd missed that challenge.
Here's one from Rich. He says, any of the new rules to your liking, Gaz? Liking the 5-second rule for the throw-ins, personally. That's what it says.
The one I really like is the corner one.
Yeah, I do too.
It seems to be implemented very, very quick, but for awareness, that's not coming in on the Premier League. Unless they change their mind off the back of this, I was told 3 weeks ago that is not coming in.
So this is where they review whether a corner should have been awarded or not.
Yeah. So they don't look at goal kicks at all. They just look if a corner's given, they check if it should have been a corner. I like the throwing one as well. I do like the throwing one. The thing is, I don't think it's actually made that much difference because I look at this one now. They're still going. They're still not taking this throwing. That was over. They've swapped it over. They moved it around. I don't think that's a foul. I don't think it's having that much impact yet. But let's see when we start bringing it in.
Free kick to Morocco.
Oh, flip. Bloody hell. Don't play.
Dawn says, will there be a watch-along for the Spain v Belgium game, Jimmy? No, I'm out tomorrow night. So I can't do a watch-along. I'm out. Out at the party with ATB.
Oh, you're not out then. Oh, you are out.
I'm out. I'm at a do. Is any of these new rules? Are any of these new rules coming into the English game, Gaz?
Yeah. Like I said, the corner one isn't. I've been told VAR won't look at that. I'll be told that. I've got the list here. To be honest with you, I took loads of stuff the other week.
Jim, that is outrageous. Well, that's what I do. I like that they review second yellows as well, says Aid. Yes, I do too. Kershaw says, with recent events, how's your expectations going into a new season, Jim? Always positive, pal. Always positive. Don't you worry about me. I won't get miserable till we're about 5 or 6 games in, losing everyone on spin. But yeah, I'm okay at the minute, to be honest. I'm all right.
So here's a bit of a breaking news one that I've not mentioned to anyone yet.
Shot from Morocco, bounces off the keeper, and it's cleared for a Moroccan corner. Sorry, go on.
Do the corner first.
Can do if you want. It's a decently worked free kick from Morocco. It's a little bit close to the keeper who palms it away, and it's another short corner from Morocco. It's going to be another corner, I think. It is.
Yeah, let's watch the corner. I'll come back to this one.
No, I don't like living under your spotlight. Right, take a proper corner now, Morocco. See if you can do something. You need a goal here, or it's all over. Right. Bit of posturing in the area. Corner taken by Hakimi. Nodded in towards the near post, but it's the wrong side of the side netting. Unlucky that. Unlucky. That's one of the better chances. Any possible game-changing event should be reviewed, in my opinion, says Aid. Gaz, you were going to tell us about a new rule that's not too widely known, I think you were saying?
Yeah. So just going on to what he says there, every game-changing decision is looked at in the Premier League with VAR. Should be reviewed. Okay. They're all a goal, a red card, penalties, all classed as game-changing decisions.
Second yellow?
Second yellow is now coming in for this season as well in the Premier League. So stuff like that will now be looked at. But the other one that IFAB are looking at as a trial at the moment is when an injured goalkeeper goes down, they are looking at a trial and they're looking at the protocols right now to an outfield player leaving the field of play for 1 minute, like if they were the person. They're looking into that. The Premier League, the EFL, and the WSL have expressed an interest to conduct this trial. So,
how do you decide which player leaves the field of play?
I think it'll be the team's decision. Like I said, IFAB are currently have agreed to trials. They're just drafting a protocol. So just be aware of that. No, that's potentially coming.
Okay. Don't mind that. For a minute, if the keeper's down?
Yeah, just like it is if an injured player. So in the Premier League next season, if a player goes down injured, they will be off the field of play for 1 minute if they get treated.
1 minute?
1 minute. It's changed. It used to be obviously 30 seconds now. That is a long time, by the way. But I think it's worked, by the way, because it's been in for the World Cup. And if you think about it, how many times have you seen a physio come on the field of play? Minimal.
Not a lot at all.
I think it's worked.
I like it.
Yeah, I like it. I like it.
Jack
too.
says he likes it too. It'll sort the keeper time wasting out. It'll sort loads of time wasting out. I don't mind that at all. Well, no danger of extra time tonight, mate, I don't think.
Yeah, I know. Definitely not. I want one more goal just so I could say I was right. Not that I'm competitive. Not that I'm competitive at all. Because I didn't do very well on my predictor league. I think I finished about 7th or 8th in the end.
Yeah.
Because I had New Zealand, I think.
I don't know where I finished in end.
You were in the top 3 or 4, weren't you?
I was. I don't know whether I tailed off towards end. It's between Scott and Meldrew for winner.
Is it?
Yeah, I think so.
That'll be good. Ooh.
Morocco.
Yeah, they're just letting it play out.
They can't live with France. Look at this pace on break here. Oh, it's a lovely shot, but it's saved. Barkele with a shot to the near post. You should always go far post usually, shouldn't you, when you shoot across the keeper. Not far bit from me to tell a world-class international footballer how to play football, but it's always more difficult to score at near post, I think. Oh. Iced up on the right leg of Mbappe. Showing it on the bench. On the right.
That's probably that challenge he got. He got caught, didn't he, with the yellow when they got the yellow card. That's where they caught him. That's where he got caught on that challenge.
There's no way he misses any game time. Proper game time.
No, definitely not. I agree there. So, what do you think the score will be on Saturday, Jimmy?
2-1 England.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Norway scored 2. I think we've got enough about us. It's defensively where we've got issues. I think Konza's got to go right back with Stones and Gay in the middle for me.
Yeah.
You got much on tomorrow, Jimmy?
Just more like admin-based stuff for Ramble, because I'm trying to tee everything up for when I go. So
I remember you say you're trying to sort your timetable out, aren't you?
Yeah, there's loads of to sort.
Yeah.
I've got a couple of phone calls, some chasing to do.
Yeah.
Nothing exciting that I could report on, but and then we're out tomorrow night. So
that's good news. Yeah, we'll have to sit down and discuss timetable, mate.
Yeah.
I'll sit down and do it.
What are you up to, mate, this weekend?
Like I say, we carry inside. We'll be at our local tomorrow night. We've got a really nice pub that's about 20 minutes that we drive to.
Yeah, you like it, don't you?
Yeah, I get the kids to drop us off with one of the two. But I'm not drinking. Tomorrow is my 4 weeks without having a drink. So.
Really?
Yeah, I've gone 4 weeks without having a drink.
Bloody hell. Are you back on it then at weekend?
I might leave it. I might leave it till fitness test. But I know me and Rich will be having a drink soon, and I can't go into that after not having 5-6 weeks without drinking. So that's a bad idea.
That's true. You need a warm up before seeing
Carrington. I know what we're like when we get on the red wine and Guinness. So there's that, and then there's a holiday. So I might have a drink this week or next week, to be honest with you. I've got to get through fitness tests, as in the fat test that I've got to have, as I call it, body composition test, which I'll be fine for, but just keep it that way. But yeah, other than that, we haven't got much planned. We're going to go out for some food on Saturday. Sunday, I might go out and do about 60-70k on the bike because the weather's going to be nice. See if Steph just wants to meet me at a pub halfway around.
Wow.
I love going out on my bikes. The problem around here is very hilly. So,
very nice, mate.
That, mate, all good.
Luke says that should 100% come in. Keepers have been taking the P for far too long. I heard it would be a pre-nominated player to leave the field. Interesting.
Yeah, it might be. It might be. Like I say, they've not decided the protocol yet. IFAB have decided.
I like the new rules. We just need the officials to apply them correctly in the Premier League and EFL. That would stop the goalkeeper time wasting, says Dave Morwood. It certainly would. Head injuries are different, though, says Ed. Yes, they are. That's true.
You still have to leave for a minute.
Yeah, with a head injury.
Yeah, sure.
Jack says, excuse me, is there a rule about the players going to the coaches now as well during injuries?
So, I did read something about this, and I need to look back on it. I saw something said, but they didn't really double down on it, so I'm not 100% sure, to be honest with you, Jack.
Okay.
Let me have a look. Substitute. I know about the 10. Everyone tracking the 10 seconds for subs. If the player doesn't leave the field, when the last board goes up, so if they're making a triple substitution, it's when the last board goes up. If that player has not left the field to play for 10 seconds, they've got to what you call it. They cannot come. The sub can't come on until after a minute.
Wow.
Yeah, so,
wow.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Strong, aren't they? Some of these.
Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah. So,
It'll eventually become modern practice, though, that players know.
Oh yeah.
And it won't happen anymore. I like that they can't come over to players speak to the. I like where they can't come over when players injured to speak to the. When a player's injured to speak to the benches. Jamie says, to play devil's Gaz, you've seen physios on the pitch less for a break because we get one anyways with the hydration break. No, it means for going down for feigning injuries. You don't
waste time wasting.
Yeah, time wasting. I still think we have a change against France if we get to the final. Maybe. Scott says, Meldrew wins if Spain win the tournament. I win if France win or Spain don't win. Oh, my word. Well, congratulations, Scott, is all I'll say. I think Norway score early, but we pull it back, says Jack. Sander Berger header, says Rich. No chance. Also, apparently, Rice and some others missed training. Yes, I heard the same. Great watch along, Jimmy and Gaz. Quality as usual, and I'm still awake, Scott, says Dave Morwood. Would you boys not play Dan Burn, as in the 8 times Haaland's played him, he's only scored once? Depends. Probably not from the start, I'll be honest. Second best England centre-back of all time has to start, says Luke. I know, mate. Tell me about it. What a joke that was. Yeah. Was if this time last year your channel disappeared when you... Was it this time last year? Yes, it was, mate.
Yeah, it was.
When I went on holiday. Don't remind me. I still have chuffing nightmares.
Yeah, bloody I remember that.
I barely drink myself. Never been a massive drinker, says Jack. I'm an absolute lightweight. And Aid says, I've never drank. Don't understand why people do it. I do stupid things sober already. Fair enough, mate. Sorry, Gaz, have you found the answer to the question?
No, so I can't find anything. I've just gone through all the law changes I was doing. But I've got another meeting on Monday at 12:30 to go through stuff. I've got another meeting the week after. Then in August, I've got my big meeting, which is a 2-day event, and that. So I will feed back for sure. I will feed back.
Nice one, mate. Thank you.
Yeah, see.
Laughing at Dave saying he's all right and he's still awake.
Yeah, it's funny.
I have to say, this has been quite one-sided as a game. It hasn't been great as a watch. I've enjoyed your company as always, mate, and I've enjoyed chatting to everybody in chat. But when you start talking about comedy series and all these sort of things in chat, it's not been the best of games.
Yeah.
I think Morocco have been really poor. They'll be really disappointed with. They just haven't turned up.
No, they haven't.
Haven't turned up at all.
They'll be disappointed for sure. I think losing their main man has not helped that. I think they've lost a little belief from it. Yeah, he's done a good finish there.
2 good goals from France. Jack says, "You think I'm unhinged now? It's like ADHD on steroids when I'm drunk." Wow. Jamie Dumpling says, "To think, though, if the channel had stayed deleted, it would have stopped you even doing proper football, the butterfly effect." Absolutely right, Jamie. Yeah, once you're banned from one channel on YouTube, you're not allowed to appear on YouTube again. So...
yeah, I've seen that.
Crazy. Mr. V says, "Great watch along as per usual, gents. I'm cheering for the Belgians tomorrow after being lucky enough to see them beat New Zealand 5-1 and scoring 11 goals in their last 3 games. Up the blades, up all the rambles, like and subscribe." Thank you, Mr. V. And thank you again for your very generous super chat on the previous stream. Unbelievable. I'm the same, Gaz. I haven't had a drink in 4 minutes. Oh, you said weeks. Great watch along, lads. Thank you, says Ray. Cheers, my mates.
Brilliant, Dave. Brilliant, pal.
Great watch along, lads. Thanks. Cheers, Dawn. Thank you for joining us as always. Long ball downfield. It's just petering out now as a game, to be fair. Wilder's made a statement about Gus leaving, saying we have a contingency plan ready in case he goes. That doesn't surprise me at all. Cheers, gents. Great stuff, says Scott. Gaz has come into glorious Technicolor. Yeah, he's had a play about. You can tell. Had a play about with camera settings.
Yeah, I still look like Casper the Ghost compared to Jimmy there.
It's a sweaty glow, that's all it is.
Oh, I'm the same, mate. I am the same.
And that is full time. That is full time. What do we think, Gaz?
Yeah, fair result, isn't it? Can't go anywhere. Morocco didn't show anything really. Main man out, and it definitely showed. So, correct result. Wasn't 3-0 like I said, but 2-0.
Weren't far off. They had way too much for Morocco, didn't they, tonight? Morocco just did not turn up.
Second gear.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, absolutely right. That's the best way to say it. Well done again, lads. Thanks, Jim. And my favourite referee, Gaz, says Jack. Great company as always, says Ian. Can't wait for Saturday. 2 watch-alongs on Saturday, mate. We've got loads of content on Saturday. Over on Blades Ramble, we're doing a watch-along for Chesterfield and Sheffield United. Then I'm doing a match reaction. Then I'm doing a manager reaction, which might come out on the Sunday, so we'll wait and see. Then I'm doing the England game with Dave the Nose. Then on the Sunday, it's 90 after 90, just to get everybody in the feel for the new season. So plenty busy, mate. Plenty busy. Jamie Dumpling says, "Thank you, boys. Fun as always. Hopefully we see the away kit released tomorrow for the Ches game. We shall see." Gaz's camera is sponsored. Look on his shoulder.
Visit Estonia.
Yeah, there you go.
Rally Estonia last year.
Nice. Rich says, "Thanks for the company, lads. Up the blades, up all the rambles." Gaz, anything to end on, mate, before we go?
No, good as ever, Jimmy. Loved it. Loved the comments. Love speaking to everyone. And yeah, love being part of the channel when I can get on. And Jimmy, thank you for having me as ever, pal.
Spot on. Thank you to everybody. Thank you to everybody that's joined us. Thank you to Gaz especially for joining us and keeping me going on the comms. And we'll see you very, very soon. Come on, England!